internet. It's being recorded,
At all
At
times.
all
Okay,
times. Nothing is ever
let's
deleted on the
fucking.
internet.
God, I hate it so.
I
I hate
hate
that my
it
whole
so
job revolves
much.
around the internet.
There you go.
Okay, let's fucking do
I'll put you
this.
over here, actually. You're so adorable. Your little PNG gift is so adorable.
Oh,
I love it.
thank you. I want to make a new one, but I love this one so fucking
She's
much.
so cute.
Thank you. It was so fun to make. I actually went to school for animating, but I never get to use it.
Well,
But oh, I love it. It's so fun.
I'm so jealous because like I my art story is wild. Like I at one point did go to school for animation, but I was in Louisiana and went to quote unquote the best program in Louisiana, which is Poopy
Still
Dookie.
Louisiana.
It's still Louisiana. So it's
I hate
actually
Louisiana,
shit
dude.
garbage.
Oh God. Dude, I went to school. I got
Didn't learn
so
shit.
fucking lucky. Hey. I got so fucking lucky.
Oh, I gotta turn on my Twitch sensor on the titties. There we
Oh,
go.
isn't there a way to like multi-stream on
Yes,
here?
there is. If one of us goes to the other's stream, I can knock on your stream when you go live. Oh, and you should be live now. I'm gonna. It's loading. My
Bad.
fibers
Oh God,
needs
there
more
you are.
fiber.
Hello, can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yeah, I can hear
We
you.
got in.
Huh? Oh, you're off. Wait, you're on. Hold on. Knock. I knocked.
Oh,
You should get a
oh.
pop up saying that I would like to collab or some shit.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know. Let's
That
see.
way we
There
can
you
share chat.
are.
That way we can just look at one chat
Yes.
because I'm a lazy bitch.
Oh my God, that's a mood. I've never gotten to do this
Yeah.
before.
I'm gonna mute audio and mic since we're in a Discord call for the Foogies.
Oh,
But
yes.
otherwise, let me see. Shared chat. Start sharing chat. Shared chat enabled. Okay, now I can minimize this window and ignore it forever. And we should be good to share chat and collab stream. Good times. I
Hell
love my
yeah.
ref sheet work. She's so cute. E. Okay.
Yes.
And I got my titty sensors.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you still hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. Do I need to mute my audio and my mic in the chat or over
Yes.
here?
So, if you want to leave the Discord on, that's fine. That's probably
Oh
easier.
yeah.
I just muted the audio in the collab
Oh,
Twitch one. I just
okay.
muted everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
that makes it
see.
easier. So we're using the Fugi. I don't want to mess up the
Perfect.
Fugi. The
What is
Fugi is
going
very
on?
sensitive.
Oh, I love the Fugu. Why can't I see our stream? I want to see our stream.
If you want to see, I mean, I could, if you want, pull up the I could share. I usually just pull up another tab,
Oh, oh,
but I
you're
could
right. There
share
you
it
go.
with
The other
you.
tab. I got you. I think I actually still have it in a window.
Yeah, I
God,
just
I'm
have like
dusting
20
myself
tabs.
off.
You're good.
My
Take your
God.
time. Hi,
Let's see.
Doki. Hi, everyone else.
I want to see. Oh God, I left the shared chat. No.
I'll add you back. Hold on, hold on. Let me find
Oh,
my tab.
thank you.
You're good. You share chat. Start share chat. Share
Oh,
chat.
shared chat on. Okay, got it.
We got it. We
Okay,
got this. We're
let
gonna get
me
this.
see. Let me see the chat. Where? Oh, there it is. I
Yeah,
figured it
yeah,
out with
yeah.
my huge brain.
And then if
Hello.
and then if it has your face, your icon, that's in your stream, and if it has my face, my icon, that's in my stream.
God, the future is now.
The
Last time
future
I
is
streamed,
now.
just gonna show you how long it's been since I've streamed because my life has been a disaster.
No, I get it.
Uh, the last time I streamed, this was just something they were like allowing a
Beta.
few streamers to try. It
Yeah.
was like fresh beta.
I remember. But
Hey, Unagi, welcome in.
yay! Now we can see each other's,
Oh
and
yeah.
that way when you're like, hey, blah blah blah, I'm like, who are you talking to? What's happening?
He's like, I want to know. I'm
What
nosy.
happened? No, yeah. Let me in. No, we good. We
Hell
good.
yeah. He said, no, I'm going to get. Okay, let's see. And I can just
Okay.
go to our fucking Twitch thing and then I can watch our stream from there. Ah,
That was my water
what
bottle.
is that?
Sorry.
No worries when you get that sippy. Alright.
Okay. Okay.
So is it still? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, let me see too, Nagi. Oh, you were telling me your art lore.
Oh yeah. Just that I went to Louisiana at one point for animation, and it was Louisiana.
Yeah, in
So we
Louisiana's
know how that
hard.
went.
God, it
Garbage.
do be that
Pure
way.
poopy.
Um, where is this? Uh, whenever I got really lucky because I was in Houston.
Oh yeah, they have good art programs here. Well, not
They do.
not
I went to
here. Well, I'm
community
sure here.
college actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was, as I said earlier, I was broke, still am.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
heart emoji. Uh, and I went to community college,
Hey,
and there was
bananas.
actually just like a drawing and painting program, and I was like, well, fuck it. I took 3D animation and drawing and painting.
Hell
My
yeah,
3D,
overachiever.
yeah, I know, right? Well, I wanted to do art school, but I could not afford art school, so
I
I was like,
feel
this is good
that.
enough. I lucked out though because my teacher was retired, but he couldn't stay in retirement, so he went to teach at the local community college. He was the creator of Rocky and Bullwinkle and the Smurfs.
What?
Yeah, I
That's so
know.
cool.
He was the coolest little fucking guy. Like his name was Mr. Baldwin. I love him so
That's
much. Um,
amazing.
but he only taught drawing and painting one.
Oh, of
Um,
course. That is the
so I
easiest
was
one.
I know, and I was there for 3 years, and I finished the first thing, and I was like, "Hey, I'm really sad. I won't be in your class next year." Well, he's like, "Oh, just come back. I'll give you shit that's harder." I did that for
Yeah.
3 years. So
I had
every
an
time I
art
came
teacher like
in for
that
the
too.
class,
So
yes,
good.
it's so good.
So good. If you just show that you're hungry to learn, they're just like, hell yeah, I love that. Come back.
Yes, my other teacher, my 3D modeling teacher, actually worked with Leica on
What?
Coraline. He did the
What?
he worked on the ghost effects on the
That's so
ghost scene with the
cool.
kids. And then whenever the movie was coming out, he did this 3D display thing on one of the buildings in New York that went up and down, and it had the ghosts coming out and going in.
That is the
It was
coolest shit I've heard in a
crazy.
while.
He's just a random dude in
Just a
Texas.
yeah, I mean Texas, that's part of the reason why Doki and I were like, hey, when we're leaving Louisiana, we're like, hey, let's just move to Texas. There's more tech opportunities, there's more art opportunities. The art scene in general is just better out here because
It's so good.
Louisiana, and you compare anything to Louisiana, and it's gonna be look like fucking diamond studded, right?
It's
Um,
true. It's true. God, it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate how terrible Louisiana
it
is.
really is. But yeah,
Oh, I've only been to one state that's worse, and that's fucking Alabama.
yeah. You don't have
Oh,
to try very hard though.
yeah, yeah.
But to your point of wanting to go to an art school, I did technically go to the Art Institute in DC for half a year. And it was like the best half a year of my life. And I ran out of money. That's why I
So,
had to stop going.
dude, I feel that. Wait, you went to like the Art Institute,
The
like
Art
one of
Institute,
those?
yeah, one of
What
those.
did you think? I've known like a handful of people who've gone, and everyone has such a
Different
drastically different
opinions, I know,
opinion.
right? Like, I feel like it was definitely overpriced and it was definitely felt very niche. But it's marketed as like, hey, if you go to this school, there's practicing industry professionals that you can make contacts with and then get your foot in the door for whatever industry you're trying to get into, be it, fashion, design, graphic design, animation, illustration. You'll meet people who are actively in those fields who can give you contact. And I was like,
Oh,
that's worth the price, to my opinion. But
hell
otherwise, it
yeah.
was just like a community college art school. It was basically the same. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
okay,
same.
that's what I heard. Because like I was talking with whenever I was in school, I was seriously considering going to the Institute in Houston because I think there's actually two of them.
Yeah, there should be a few in
Um,
Texas.
yeah, and I was like, "Oh, I really want to go." And everyone and their mom said it was a scam.
It
It won't
kind of
help you get into
is.
better. Yeah, I was talking to my teachers about it, and they said, honestly, if you're using it as a stepping stone, it's a scam. Don't do it. It's
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But if you do want to do it, it is an excellent opportunity to learn if you look up the teachers at your
Yes.
specific ones, because the number one thing my 3D animation teacher also did a portfolio class. And he said at
Yeah.
the end of the day, he's worked with Blizzard, he's worked with Disney, he's worked with X, Y, and
Exactly.
Z. They don't give a shit where you came from. They don't give a
Correct.
shit
You just
what
need
your
to know
history is.
someone who will give you that in.
Exactly. It's that socializing is super important, but it's also
Correct.
at the end of the day, when you show up, they're gonna say, "Oh, cool, you
Yeah,
did
this is your
all of this.
portfolio.
Here's some paper. Now do it."
Exactly.
They don't even look at
Exactly.
your portfolio
They're looking at your
nowadays. They'll just
portfolio.
tell you to do something.
And this is going to age me a good bit, but you know, back when I went to the art institute, the internet and like doing socialization and finding an art job on the internet was not nearly as prevalent or successful as it is right now. So it was a
Yeah.
viable option when I went. I would not recommend anybody do it now.
Oh, I feel like nowadays, oh my God, there's so
You can do it
many
yourself.
online
Yeah.
teachers. Like there's this one guy
Yeah.
I watch on YouTube. He's an ex-Blizzard artist. His name's Max something. He has an online Discord class where he just teaches everything he knows, and from color theory to everything. And I have ADHD. I can't read very well and like
Mm-hmm.
comprehend. I have really bad comprehension skills. Um, he's able to teach things so well and so like fluently that even if you don't like take his classes, he releases all of his videos for free on YouTube. So you can just go
Yeah.
through, and I've never caught on to so many things. Like you can actually look at my Dakimakras. You've seen them in person.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty.
If I have them in order of when I made them, you can actively see the point where I started watching his videos because my rendering jumped
Yeah.
immediately. It's fucking insane. Like I cannot suggest his videos enough. It's so good.
You'll have
But
to
if you're
send me a
part of his
link later.
yes,
Yes, yes,
if
yes,
you're part
yes.
of his Discord though, you can send him your art and he'll do like class he'll do criticism and he'll like teach you like what to go forward. It's really cool.
Hell yeah. There's an artist that Doki is familiar with that Doki and I have been following for a while. That was also like an industry professional that we met on Twitch, and that he does the same thing when he was doing it. I think he's doing more freelance and con stuff now, so he's kind of eased up on it. But he would do the same thing, just, you know, feedback, live stream feedback, give art challenges, give you advice on how to, you know, make a portfolio, and all free. Just, you know, the internet's amazing. We don't need art institute or even barely even art schools anymore. We've got the internet.
It's true.
The only thing that was good about art school was having access to physical resources that we don't have at home. So like I wouldn't be able to
Yes.
do shop type stuff at home because, you know, I live in this society where I can't have a house. So like I can't
Oh
have a
my God,
table
I
saw.
know.
So
Oh,
like
I miss body doubling though.
I
Oh my
oh yeah, that was nice
God.
too.
Having like a bunch of art friends you could just sit down and create with. There's
Yeah, I do love
nothing that
that.
gets that.
We can
This
get
is the closest it
kind of
gets.
close on the Discord calls, but yeah, being able to just
Yeah.
like chill with friends in a space and just draw and jam out. Oh man, that was
It's
so
like nothing
nice.
else.
Yeah, it
I
was
miss
so good.
the I don't know if you ever had this, but like growing up, I always like you're gonna gravitate towards the art people usually, like 'cause like
Yeah,
the similar likes.
yeah.
Growing up, I always had like one art friend or two art friends that like I always looked up to, and it
Oh
made this
yeah.
really healthy competitive thing where when
Exactly.
she got good at drawing hands, like, oh fuck no, I ain't
Yeah.
getting left
No,
behind. I'm practicing hands for
practice
a
the
week
hands.
to a
We doing
month.
faces this week? We doing faces this
Yeah.
week?
Oh fuck this. It was spite. It was friendly spite
It was
filled, and
it's
I miss it
healthy
so much.
competition.
Yeah.
But oh man, nowadays it's more like I just have to remind myself that artists are dorky people too. Because
I'm
I'll be
so
honest,
afraid of other artists
yeah, I'm so
now.
afraid of other artists now. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I don't know if I'm bothering Mango, if I'm sending too many messages. I'm so sorry. I know you're
Oh,
busy. Your art is a god. I'm so
oh my
sorry.
god. Meanwhile, I'm fucking have like a fucking I'm just dumb. I'm so dumb. If
No,
people
you're
could
not.
like watch me for a day, they'd realize that I'm actually just this big old fucking loser who's scared of everything. And I'm like, please, I just want to eat hot chip and watch dramas on TV and draw
Exactly.
cute
I just
girls.
need to remind myself that, you know, people that I will enjoy hanging out with that are also artists are just going to be just like me. They're going to be losers like me.
Yeah, we'll start our own club. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh
great. It'll be
yeah.
great. Doki, you're welcome to join because Doki's shy and she'll be like, I can't. You have giant balls for just going up and talking to people. I'm like, no, Not at all,
My wife.
actually.
That's me at my wife, because like I'll get this thing where, okay, so I've been an artist for a long time, and like there's
Hmm.
always that fear of, I don't know if you've run into this, but especially when I first got into like selling and stuff,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna run into those people that like use you for what you can get and then leave you, or
Yeah.
like I have I can count on one hand how many people have befriended me long enough for me to help them do a complete reboot of their brand
Oh, and
just
then
to
fuck
drop
off.
me.
Yeah.
Literally, and they still use it. So I have
Yeah.
anxiety because it's not just like I don't want to be goofed over, but I never want to go to another artist and make them feel like I'm trying to
I
get something from them.
exactly, especially when they're a bigger artist with like a bigger following, or they have like
Oh,
art that you admire. You're like, oh, I don't want them to think I'm using them just because I really like their art, but like I also really like
exactly.
their art.
It creates so much like
Anxiety.
unnecessary oh fuck, what was it? It was oh, my brain just lost it. I hate ADHD.
You're good. You're
It
good. Give it a
creates
second.
this it creates this false scarcity of
Yes.
like, and oh, it creates this isolation, this self-induced isolation with
Yes.
artists. And like artists in general, if they're able to like sit and talk with other artists and commune, like where it, the creative brain yearns for
For the connection.
socialization.
Yeah. Which is funny.
Yes.
So speaking of when we were at Fawn, I'm in tech, and so I went to a few tech panels, and one of them was like in a huge room. It had big screens, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be like a tech presentation." Not, it was like a meet and greet, and I was like, "Are you insane? You're asking a bunch of introverts to come together and talk to each other? It's a bunch of straight. No, I'm out of
God.
here. I'm out of here.
I got to
I
go.
gotta
The
go
thing that
buy
sucks too
bitches."
in that
But I
kind of
feel like it's the
situation,
same for artists, right?
it is.
It
It
is.
feels like how they used to have those really awkward dances when you were
Yeah.
younger and everyone's on one side and the other. It takes like a handful
Hmm.
of people to just start hanging out before it would have been like a glorified party. Like everyone would have been
Exactly.
so excited.
Exactly.
But it's finding that key set of extroverts to assist.
And I'm very introvert, especially when I was like we were talking earlier, like friends with high school. You wouldn't know it now, but I was so introvert that they had to come adopt me to be my friend. Happened all the time. But now I'm like, you know what? Everybody's just people. What's the worst thing that happened? They say no. Everyone's just
Yeah,
people.
it's
They just say
true.
no. It's fine.
It's true. I
So
think also like because everyone's online, everyone feels a lot more like ingrained in your personal life as well.
yeah.
So
Oh
you're
my
like,
god.
I have to remind myself and my wife of this all the time. It is okay to not be friends with every single person you meet. Just because
Correct.
you are not friends with someone doesn't mean that you're enemies with someone. Doesn't mean that they think less of
Correct.
you. Most people you meet who don't have crippling anxiety will meet you, say they were nice, and never think of you
And never
again.
think of you again. That happens
Exactly.
outside as well, because I think, what is it? Some of my friends will be like, "Oh, how do you just like go to the movies by yourself?" And I'm like, "Because I don't care what other people think. I'm never gonna see these motherfuckers again. Like, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna see these
And
people again."
I feel like if more people like were able to come to that term, because it takes a while, if you can come to that term
Yeah,
with you and yourself, you're gonna have less anxiety because you're like, it
exactly.
doesn't matter. Because it's like going to Walmart, and if I eat shit at Walmart,
They
who
don't even know
cares?
your
Like the
name.
three people who are there in
Three people
PJs, they
gonna
don't
see you.
know.
They don't know your name.
Even if I got on a video, I don't
They
fucking
still
care.
don't know who you
Whatever.
are. You're just some
They don't know
rando.
who I
They
am.
don't know you.
Exactly. I'm girl who ate shit at
Girl who
Walmart.
ate shit. Your friends won't care. They'll laugh with you for
There
two
I
minutes and then you'll
was.
move on with your lives. It's fine.
Exactly, exactly. But
So
it's like it's that horrible
it's the
anxiety that like
anxiety.
gets
You just
people.
gotta sometimes grab the anxiety by the throat, throw it in a blender, and be like, "Fuck you."
Get
So
that shit out of
get that
here.
shit out of here. I got better shit to do than be anxious all the time. I say as I have crippling anxiety.
I know. Dude, it sucks before COVID. Um, I love working conventions so fucking much because I'm actually insanely extroverted to the point where I'm like this weird my wife said a word that helped it perfectly. Like I get exhausted when I'm by myself. Like I
Yeah,
get
that's
so
typical extrovert. Yeah.
yeah, and I get so exhausted and bummed out, and it's really hard for me to like function if I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feed off of like people. Like it's like food. I feel like a weird
You,
succubus.
yeah, you a weird vampire. You're just an energy vampire. No, I'm
It's true, but I'm like,
kidding.
if you're having a good time, I'm having a good
Then
time
it's
because I
fine.
get to watch
Yeah.
you have a good time.
Yeah.
But also that's toxic for my brain and it's not good to do that. But
In moderation. We'll do it in moderation.
yeah. that part of me kind of like took a big hit after COVID though, because
Oh
we went from
God, I
going to
bet.
conventions every other month, and now I'm having to learn to deal with antisocial and anxiety for the first time, and it sucks. Fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
I
I
think
hate
my
it.
anxiety and my antisocial behavior got worse after COVID as well. I can see that for
It's
sure.
you lost all that practice. You're
I
just
s-
like riding a bike after 20 years.
exactly, like for the first time in my life, I actually started having legit panic attacks just going to like the grocery
Yes.
store, and I was like, "What is wrong with me?"
Oh my
It was
God. After
wild.
COVID, I didn't have depression before COVID. I didn't really have anxiety.
Brag
My
much?
parents, I know. My parents were insanely extroverted. Like, whenever we went on family trips, we went on a cruise once, and within the first 24 hours of being on the cruise, we couldn't go anywhere without one of the workers on
Oh,
the
that's so
cruise
funny.
yelling my dad's name and saying hi, because he
Like,
has this
hey,
power where he'll enter a
yeah,
room and everyone will talk to him. It's like crazy. But like those were my parents growing up. So
yeah.
like I love talking to people and I love making people like laugh and shit. But after COVID, my brain started being mean and they're like, "Oh, but what if they think you're annoying?" I'm like, "No!"
Well,
Oh,
here's the fun part. And you can't know this about someone until you talk to them and meet them. But like, because I know Doki, my roommate, has the same issue. She's like, I'm so annoying, and I'm like, yeah, you ain't even touching it. You're fine. She's like, no, I'm annoying to me, and I'm like, you ain't annoying me yet. She's like, no, 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 I'm annoying to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but you aren't annoying me yet. Um,
dude.
so yeah, you have that too, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Um,
it's there's a thing that just went through that. It's because you're not your own type.
I tell her that all the time.
Hell yeah.
But I was molded by the annoying, raised by it. Um,
Oh, I was there
I
when it was
I was
written.
there when it was created. My family story is being Hispanic. I have siblings and cousins of many, more than most. Grew up with two autistics, uh, two ADHD, and one trans that we didn't find out till after adulthood. So like, and then my dad was also ADHD, and then three with anxiety, and everyone has depression. So
Yeah.
like growing up with
Everyone
that,
on the
everyone
house.
for funsies, Oprah of depression. So like growing up with that, now that I don't have to be embedded in that every day, it's kind of like tempered me to like other people who are like, "Oh man, I'm so annoying." And I'm like, "No, not even close. You're not even
Yeah.
close. You haven't even come close. You're fine. I promise. You're fine. You can't
Oh,
even compare."
he was like, "No, no, 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 don't worry about it.
Don't
Don't
worry
worry
about
about
it.
it."
You good. So
It's that's that
you do what
face
you
to
need
face
to.
thing though with too,
Yeah.
because like I feel like people don't even get to see like your tone and stuff, so they're like, okay,
Yeah,
they're
it's a lot
telling me
harder.
that. Obviously, they're lying.
Yeah, I had to do that. Like, I had to consciously go in, like, with our conversation earlier, and like, oh no, I have to go add an emoji so they know that I'm not upset.
I don't hate them.
Be like, no, that I don't hate you. I put it in. I put an emoji. We're good now.
God, me having a fucking mental spiral because someone actually ended their sentence with a period.
I was like, oh shit, I entered the period. I'm too
Oh
old.
God.
I have to put an emoji.
I feel like every millennial I know deals with that because
Yes,
that's the generation we were there whenever like phones became a thing, T9, all that
exactly.
shit. So there's a very specific way of digital speaking that
Correct.
millennials had to go through where that's when passive aggression was born into
In
text.
text,
If
yeah.
you if you use full grammar and full words, it's either your boss or you hate them.
Yeah, and
If
that's
you're not
really.
using short slang or 500 emojis,
Or saying
that's why,
lol 6 times.
dude. No, my problem, and I'm running into issues with this because we're coming into age of the new age of the people below millennials where they're actually starting to become functioning adults, all right? They're all
Yeah,
becoming people, which
yeah.
is terrifying because I'm old.
Same.
But I
Well,
had a
it's
customer
fine.
commission me. They just turned 18 and they commissioned me, and I was talking with them. I got really excited and like just messaging me. I use exclamation marks a lot because I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I'm excited.
They thought I was yelling at them, and they're like, "I'm
Oh
really sorry, I'm bothering you. I got so excited." I'm like, "No!"
no, no, it backfired.
Oh God, I had to like send them like paragraphs. I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited about your character. I'm sorry." And they were like, "Oh my God." I was like, "How many people think that I'm just an asshole?" No. Oh my God.
No, I feel
I had to
that.
like get up and walk around my apartment.
Well, here's the fun part about actually being an asshole. Sometimes I don't care.
You said there I was.
So there I was, just an asshole.
Oh God. It's buck wild. It's buck wild.
So funny. But no, I completely
I
know
know,
what you mean,
right?
especially when it's like strangers. You're like, okay, I have to, how do I construct this in the best possible way to not offend anyone?
Oh God.
But at the same
It
time, how
sucks.
much do I want to care?
It's like, oh God, that's the real struggle.
Yeah,
Is picking what should matter and what doesn't.
yeah.
Also, for your ref sheet, I'm gonna be I think I'm gonna do a little headshot with her mouth open to show off
Yeah!
those things. Uh
Yee!
I was thinking about like a little yandere expression, or do you have one in mind?
No, no, the yandere expression's perfect.
Perfect.
I'm not technically yandere, but I like, I don't
The
know how to
vibes,
describe it.
man.
It's the vibes.
The expressions,
Oh,
so
they're so
fun.
good. Oh, your chat is popping off.
Another mango. Oh, let's see.
Another
Let's see.
mango. Oh my god,
It
Doki,
makes me
yeah.
feel old.
When you have sarcasm humor and it doesn't translate well online, that is the most psychic damage I could ever take.
Oh my god, I know. I hate it so bad because I
I hate
have friends that'll text me that I've literally been friends with for years, and sometimes they'll do that. I'm like, my little heart breaks. I'm like, wait. They didn't mean it like that. I'm like, oh, you're right. You're right. I lost myself. Oh
it.
god. Mika said, anyone else cringe when someone in the older generations use all caps, and you're like, that's yelling. Stop that.
And
God!
I'm like, no!
Sometimes that's
just
me!
me excited! I'm just excited!
Sometimes I get so many feelings, and they only come out as screaming. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to
There's
fix
nothing
it.
wrong with
Oh.
There's nothing to fix. You are fine.
But coffee souls, I enjoy your company so much. Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
backfired on me again. Me recently, actually, because me and my wife, that's our love language. Is like,
Is
oh no,
talking
fuck
shit.
you, no, that,
Yeah.
get out of here, you
Yeah.
fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah, Doki and I do that all the time. It's like, go kill yourself, actually. And it's like, thanks.
I was talking to a friend at a fucking convention. I was like, oh yeah, fuck you. Oh my god, I can't believe you did that. And my neighbor looked at me so horrified, like I was berating them. I'm like, no, let me tell you something.
No, I
Let me tell you something.
Oh my god. It's
Oh my
it's gotta be
God.
like a semi-generational thing, because, you know,
It's
my friends
true.
and I all joke that it's trauma, because it probably is a result of
It's
trauma,
true.
but it's also like partly generational, I think. Like generational trauma, I guess.
I feel like the way our parents dealt with their parents, I have this conversation a lot, especially with my parents, because they're just starting to check on. Like, my mom just got diagnosed with a severe OCD. My dad's autistic and has ADHD, and they're just coming to realize, like, the reasons why they act the way they do is because of that.
Because, you know, back when
and-
they were growing up, that was just, oh, Jimmy's touched or Jimmy's special, he'll be fine. They didn't really go
Exactly.
into it, you know?
And you just ignored it. Like,
They
my
just ignore
mom
it.
is to the point where she's having to get on anxiety medication. She can go
Yeah.
grocery shopping without freaking out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's helped her, because before everyone just said she was crazy. And now she's like,
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I'm
Exactly.
dealing with this thing.
Exactly.
But the reason why I feel like the generation, like my parents acted out. Like, they did the bands, they did the drugs, they did X,
Exactly.
Y, and Z, because their parents were like the silent generation. All they did was discipline you. You didn't get a bunch of so-and-so. And then our generation, or my generation, was raised by a bunch of children who didn't want to be their parents.
Correct.
So now I'm 32 trying to figure out how to be a grown-ass fucking 32-year-old lady.
I completely understand.
Oh my God.
goodness. Yeah, yeah.
It's insufferable. And
It's
I
so
told her, my
funny.
mom was like, I'm sorry that blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Mom, you were
You
doing
did
the
your
best
best.
you could.
It's fine.
But God damn it, is it frustrating?
Yeah. You were doing your best, and I understand that, but I'm gonna need some time to myself right now.
Yeah. Now I have medication and I need a nap.
Correct.
I need a nap because I can't deal with all this bullshit now.
Correct. So funny. Oh, hey, Funky. Yeah, let me save.
Heck yeah. Oh God, save. You're right. I haven't saved it to my PC yet. And thank you for the SIPO.
Oh.
Oh god,
Oh,
what did Hunagi say? Hunagi
so funny.
said, all caps only if you're keyboard mashing and sending goofy emoji. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm fine then. Fucking
Yeah.
sweat, wipe my face.
What's so funny is if I try to do that like on my phone's like, so we're gonna autocorrect this to the most unhinged racist shit. And I'm like, where did this come from? I was keyboard smashing. Where did you get this from? Please don't
Oh
send
my
that.
No! Oh
No!
god.
Banned on the internet forever.
I know, right? A little baby. Okay, now I gotta draw this fucking mouth because I had to
No, you
get
good.
distracted by our lovely chat and our little homie vibes. I'm here for it.
Nah, you good. You good.
Do you have a process in your art where you know something is gonna be covered, but you have to draw it
Yes.
anyways?
Oh,
It's fucking years for me.
that's everything for me, unfortunately. I don't know if you can see my stream and the number of
No.
crazy fucking lines I have
How
going
do I
around.
see it? I want to see it so
Uh,
bad.
let's see. I'll send you a link to my stream. Give me 1 second.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my stream.
Oh, please, Hunagi. We have to be dinosaurs soon. I miss you. I miss being a dinosaur.
Okay, here's my stream. Copy. Let me pull up our chat.
Also, oh my god, welcome in, Amen. I'm so glad that we're all struggling with the same brainworms.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry that you're all struggling with the same brainworms, but at least
But
we're
the camaraderie,
together.
yeah, the camaraderie is
Yeah.
nice.
What is this? A camaraderie? Is it a fucking meeting circle? What are they called? AA meetings.
Yeah, it's an AA meeting. It's one of those anonymous meetings.
Anxiety Anonymous.
Anxiety
No!
Anonymous. Yeah, that's us. Oh my goodness. But
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
sent you on Discord. But like, there's so many freaking lines, and if I were to close this and reopen it, I'd be like, I don't know what I did. What is this line even going to? Why am I like this? Where is this going?
Dude, I feel you. I've just gotten to the point. So my sketches used to be so insanely messy, like insufferably so. So that whenever I was sending my sketches to commissioners,
They're like, I don't understand.
they wouldn't understand it, so I have to sit there and like translate my like possession that overtook me with my fucking pen. So my friend introduced me to this game. That I'd love to play it, by the way, if you ever feel up to it.
Sure.
So it's this game where you put on an animated show. Like it's usually you want something that to start with, like Bambi, or like something that used to use cell things. Like we use Yu Hakusho because Yu Hakusho used cell animation at some point.
Nice.
Inuyasha as well. Like just find something that did the cell paintings.
Yeah.
And you set a timer on a little chicken timer, and then every time the timer goes off, you have to hit pause, and you have we start at 10 minutes to get warmed up. You have 10 minutes to draw what you see on the screen. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. It can just be the character or the background. And as soon as that timer goes off, you're done. And then after a few 10 minutes, you stop and you go down to 5 minutes. And then you have 5 minutes to draw whatever's on the screen. It is such a good way to speed strat like figure drawing and stuff like that, while also having fun and watching TV with your friends. I used to auction off my sketch pages from them.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds cool as hell.
Hell yeah. It's really fun. We did it with The Cat Returns last time, and
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, we could have like a
it's
movie
so
night. That'd be fun.
hell yeah. Oh,
The
God.
it's just because that sounds like just gesture sketching, which I've always loved, and that's partly why I was like drawn to animation, because all the animators I know, they have like the most concise gestures, and I'm jealous.
So
I'll be real, I'm
good.
jealous. It's so good.
I love it so much. My whenever I worked with my the guy I told you who made Smurfs, Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah.
He said that the best way for an artist to speed strat he's like, everyone always wants to know how
To get good fast.
like
Yeah.
get good fast, and figure drawing and tracing. He was like, everyone
Mhm.
always says tracing is bad, but tracing is one of the best things you can do. And the way he taught me is actually how in 2015, I had drawn my first furry ever, right? Like, I was not a furry before then. I had a phobia of mascots. I wasn't in the fandom. Like, I was
Ooh,
just this
interesting.
random fucking guy. And I drew animals growing up, but it had been a while. I just drew anime characters now.
Yeah.
But my friends invited me to a con, and I can tell that story later. But the whole point is, I was like, fuck, I have to learn how to draw furries, and I don't know how to do that. I can't draw a muzzle on a man. It's weird. It's hard. It is so hard
I feel
jumping
that
back
though.
and
I feel
forth.
that.
It's so fucking hard.
Muzzles are
But
the gatekeep of the furry community.
they are. They are. So I spent 3 days nonstop trying to draw furries, and then I thought about my teacher, and his rule of thumb is if you're trying to learn to draw something, take 5 pictures of the real life object, whether it's a car, a bike, a dog, or a man. 5 pictures, 5 different angles. Put them all on your thing. Draw what you're trying to draw from memory, and then turn that off. Trace all 5 of those pictures, and then you want to take that, turn that layer off, and then try drawing it from memory again. That's 3 months of practicing.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's. I'll have to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to. Doki, write that down. Doki, I know you're listening. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
It's a lifesaver, and that's why everyone always asks. Because my favorite thing about drawing is shapes. So I love body types. I love expressions. I love drawing different.
Oh, I love
species.
expressions.
Oh, expressions are my favorite.
I love I like in the furry community, and like you and a few other artists I look up to. Like I love y'all's fluffiness and y'all's hair. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, thank you.
So nice.
I love it's my favorite thing to draw. Like, oh my god, I love it. But that's how I got good at that really fast. Is I fucking trace, and I'll sit there and tell people about it all fucking day long because oh my god, there's ways to do it. There's ways to do it. You can either do it for evil or you can do it for good.
No, for sure. Like, oh,
yeah,
do I have that's this one. Because I trace because for the longest time, like when I was growing up, there was that phase, I don't know if you remember, where people were like, oh, using a reference is evil. Using a reference at all.
That's why whenever I was in college, that's the first thing my teacher said is he goes, no, it's not. I'm sorry, it's the second thing. The first thing he said is, no, I will not draw a Smurf. And the second thing was, if you want to be an artist, you have to use references.
You have to use references.
He's like in the professionals, and you have to.
Everyone uses them.
Everyone does, and he's like, don't be afraid to trace. If you can't draw the car, fucking trace the car. trace the room.
The car is not the point of your art. Just trace the damn car.
And it's one of those things where a lot of people were like, oh, well, if we trace the car, then
I'm
it's
not
not
a real
our
artist.
art. He says, that's not true.
That's not true.
Because you could have one car. If we all got the same picture of a car and we all traced it,
would all be different.
Artists will naturally put their own flair on something.
Correct.
They will all look different every single time.
Best. He sounds like the best teacher.
Oh my, he's genuinely the best.
Oh,
I could have never asked for anyone better.
I'm literally doing that thing I mentioned earlier where I was like, I turn off a layer, I turn on a layer. Lines appear, and I'm like, what was I doing?
Dude!
What am I doing? What is this? What is this right here?
Fun. It's like I'm supposed to be fucking here when I'm drawing? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. What the hell was I doing?
Which one of y'all was in charge of my attention span? So you're fucking fired.
The shared brain cell is in use somewhere else.
God, please, just a crumb. Dude, old classic Adult Swim was buck wild. What was y'all's first Adult Swim thing that got you hooked on it?
This is definitely gonna age me, but it sounds stupid, but it was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
Yes!
Like, that sounds dumb, but it was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
Those are the bones.
Yeah, that was basic Toonami. And then, then I stayed there for, like, when they started putting out stuff like Naruto, I was like, I think I need to go to college now.
I feel that.
So yeah, I didn't get into it as much as some other people may have, but or I think it was Shippuden I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I saw they fucking took Gaara out, and my simp ass.
And I was like, I'm done watching this.
Done. Yeah, I'm like, well,
I'm done with this. This is garbage now.
Dusting my hands off, like, well, it's time to hit the old dusty trail.
Good while it lasted by.
I know, right?
I did watch Inuyasha. That was really
Oh
good,
my god.
especially because I was like in that like high schoolish age, and it was like the good high school horny shit, like the waiting and the
Yes.
tension, and I was just like,
The
oh, eating it up, the
yearning.
yearn. I was eating that shit up. Um,
So, oh my god, no, finish what you're saying because
no,
I have a story to tell
no,
you.
tell me your story.
Oh my god. So, you brought up Inuyasha, so I have to share my lesbian baby
Awakening.
lesbian realizing,
Mm-hmm.
story. At the time I didn't know, but as an adult, now I realize that was the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment. So, Inuyasha was just getting to the point where manga was starting to show up at Barnes and Noble. Like,
Yes,
I
yes.
was young. I think I was like 10, maybe 11. I don't remember. I was young. Um, and I was begging my mom. I'm like, please, 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 can I have, like, I want to buy one manga. Please, can I buy it? And she goes, you can pick one. And I was so desperate that I didn't even think to grab the first one. I just grabbed the
Oh
first one
no!
off of the fucking thing. And I was like, this is the one. This is the one
You
I
didn't even
want.
know they had an
Please.
order.
I
I
didn't.
mean,
I
to
didn't. I
in
just,
your defense,
I
because
wanted one.
I remember when anime and when manga started hitting like retail bookstores, we didn't know they had an order.
Exactly.
If you didn't know better, you wouldn't know that they're numbered. So
Dude,
that's not
I
on you.
was me and my fucking best friend. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Remember, I was a child. We would steal Shonen Jump from this asshole who lived down the road from
Okay, but
us.
he was an asshole. It's fine.
He was an asshole, and like he would always gloat about it. And on their way, she would walk to my bus stop. So on her way to my bus stop, she would stop and check his mailbox every like
That's
week.
so
And so
funny.
she'd take his Shonen Jump because he used to shove it in her face.
Oh my god, that's so
That
funny.
was the only way we ever like got anime if it wasn't at the fucking school book fair and it was like what
Yeah.
plus anima or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But I got my first volume of Inuyasha, right? And I don't remember, it's one of the earlier ones. It was not the first one. Do you guys remember the peach tree episode
God, it's been so long. Is that
of
the one with
Inuyasha?
the girl with the hair?
It's the one where there's a peach tree and it grows heads.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
There is
remember
a
that.
part in that manga where I had seen the episode. I grabbed the one I grabbed because I had just watched that episode on Toonami.
Nice.
Okay, it's the peach tree episode. I loved that episode because it's the first time I think Inuyasha goes to save Kagome from like someone taking her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There is a few pages where Kagome's tits are just out. And I remember being in my room and I was looking through my book. I was like, "Oh, it's so beautiful. It looks so different from the so and so." And I like went to the next page and I slammed the book shut.
And you were like throw
And I-
across the room.
I sat there with both my hands, my little hands pushed against the sides of that book, and I was like sweating. And I was like, "Oh no!" And I
You just
looked at
saw
the
a
door.
titty.
I did. And it's so fucking cringy because I looked at the door, and at the time, like me and my brother shared a room. He's like 3 years younger than me, so there's one door that leads to the bathroom and one door leads to the kitchen, and the one's open. So I get up and I run over and I slowly close the door,
Like,
and then I run back to my
hide
bed.
from my sins.
I run back to the bed and I jump up and I'm sitting next to the window, and I go to open the book and I notice the window, so I pull the curtain shut. I opened the book again and I was like, wow, she is, what the fuck, her boobies are out. And I was reading through it and it wasn't sexual. They weren't even like,
No.
oh my god, she's indecent. It's literally like a peach thing. I think there's a frog in there or what. I don't fucking know. You'll have to watch it. But I got so scared that someone was gonna find it that I hid it under my mattress.
I know exactly what you mean, because one time my dad was like, "Hey, what's this shit y'all keep watching on TV? Why are y'all so obsessed to come home? You know, we didn't have DVR back then. Why are y'all so obsessed to come home and watch this shit?" And I was like, "All right, fine, we'll show you an episode." And it was like Cowboy Bebop, and I was like, "This should be safe. There's barely any jiggling booba or anything. It should be pretty safe, right?"
The second you feel safe, that's when like the
That's-
fucking beach episode comes
That's
on.
the one episode.
Oh!
The one time I was like, we should be good. My dad comes in and I'm like, all right, look, this is what we've been watching. It's really cool. It's really fun and exciting, and like there's lots of drama and action. The opening sequence is Faye Valentine's jiggly ass, and I'm like,
No.
I'll just turn it off and go kill myself now. It's fine.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking
I was
god.
like, never mind,
Oh,
Dad. You're right. This is garbage. I'll just go die now. It's fine.
did you ever play the Persona games?
I have not, but I have a lot of friends who are really into them. I did play Devil Overclock Survivor, and I'm kind of familiar with the games, but not terribly.
Okay. So in Persona, there's an overarching character. They go into the Velvet Room. It's like Igor and his like assistant of choice during that game.
Mhm.
Uh, I was 50 Shades of fucking obsessed with the
Nice.
Persona games. Because the music was good. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
the
hear good things
music. I
about
love
it.
the pacing, the characters. It's so good. It's so good. I could sit here forever. But I would play it in the living room because the TV was bigger.
Yeah.
Uh, and that game is fine. There's not a lot of fan service except for a few sections.
Was it
Um,
was it the monster that was the issue?
no, I
Oh.
didn't even get to that part. No, I haven't. This isn't even before him. Before I even knew about the chariot PP.
Because it's so funny because my friends and I were talking about Chariot PP the other day. And I was like, he wasn't in
Oh,
my Atlas game. Was I playing the
yes,
wrong
he
Atlas game?
was.
I had the single Atlas game that Chariot PP did not show up in.
Oh
I thought I was being
my
gaslit.
god,
But I
dude!
know. Go ahead, go
There
ahead.
was a part every single fucking time my mom would decide to
I
walk
know,
through
right?
the living room. Every fucking
Every
time. She'd be like,
time.
why are you so obsessed with this? Why do you like it? I'm like, the music is really good. I love this so and so, and the animated scenes in between. At the time, it was PS2. The
So it's
animated scenes were
choice, yeah.
insane. It
It
was
looked like anime,
crazy.
right?
Exactly. It was beautiful. Um, it'd be fucking Igor with his huge dick nose going with his like hot anime girl in her mini fucking dress behind him, and I'm like,
You're like, Mom, I
please
swear it's
no.
not porn. Mom, I swear.
And this is only fresh in my mind because recently I was visiting family and we went to this like big family get together, and every time my family gets the chance, anytime anyone asks, "Oh, what do you do for a living?
Oh
What are you
no.
doing nowadays?"
Dreaded.
It used to be that I was an artist. And then my parents found my NSFW account,
Oh
which
no.
fucking kill me.
I was waiting. I was like,
Dude, that story is another thing on its own. But after that, they just tell people I draw tits for a living. I'm a
Oh
porn
my
peddler.
god.
And
They don't even be nice about it. Oh my
no,
goodness.
I used
What did
to
I do
get like fussy. I'm like, no. Let me wait. But now I'm just like, yep, that's it, because I got tired of explaining it. So to half my family,
Oh, I figured it out.
I just draw big boobies and penar for a living, and I'm
It's
like, well,
so
okay,
funny
well,
you say that because when I was growing up and my mom knew that I was into art, she was like, "You should look into drawing porn." And I'm like, "Mom, what?" Like, "Mom, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, porn makes really good money. You should draw porn." I'm like, "Mom, I'm physically incapable of drawing porn. I'm sorry."
like, Mom, give me let me grow a bit. God
I'm like,
damn,
"Mom,
I
I'm like
barely know
15."
anatomy. I barely seen a titty.
Yeah, I can only look at my own, Mama. I can't draw porn. So yeah, it's so funny
God,
that your parents are like, "Yeah, she draw titties," and I'm just like, I
it's
can't, I
true.
can't draw titties."
Oh, my dad sent one of his coworkers to me once, because he's like, oh, I have a coworker that's a furry, and he was my age because my dad was in construction at the time,
Oh, okay,
and he
okay.
tried to fucking commission explicit art for me, and I was like, absolutely not.
No, you know my dad. That's so
No.
funny.
The way they told me they found my fucking AD account is it's called Spicy Guava, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I follow it.
Oh, bless you. I'm sorry. I'll update
I'm
more.
sorry,
I
I'm one of
swear.
your stalkers. I follow you all the time.
Oh,
I just never talk to you.
God, that means so much. Thank you. At least it makes me happy that someone's still excited to see my guys out there.
Yeah, I love seeing your stuff. I
Um,
love your work.
oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Uh, but my mom called me, and I had just gotten back from a convention. So I was exhausted. You know that day after a
Yeah,
con,
yeah.
I die. I'm dead to the world
Yeah,
until like
and then you get the
3
con
3
funk
a.m.
later, and you're dead.
Oh, so I'm like dying in my bed. Con crud thick in the air.
Yeah.
Tangerine bag fucking emptied, annihilated. My mom calls me, and it's like 7 a.m. And I was like, hey, what's up? And I like snort.
Yeah, because
And she just leans into the camera, into the mic, and she goes, spicy.
And you're like, what does that mean?
I
I
couldn't
would
see
feign
myself.
ignorance. I know.
I
I'd be like, Mom, what are you
felt-
talking about? Mm-hmm.
I felt all the blood leave my fucking face. I felt like a statue. I felt like time had slowed down. And I
Oh
said,
no.
what?
What?
And it's dead silent. And she started laughing. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And she goes, spicy guava art. And I was like, what the fuck? No! And she says, your dad found it on the toilet this morning. It was suggested to him on Twitter. And I was like, no! And my dad is in the background, presumably probably still on the toilet.
Yeah, probably.
And he's like, we taught you better. What is this? And of course, it's like right after I got my first like degenerate, like themed furry porn piece with like a hypo penar and stuff like that.
Oh no, like the giant dicks.
Dude. My dad's
funny.
like, we didn't raise you to be like that. And before I could even say a word, my mom goes, oh, shut the fuck up. Yes, we did. How did you think she was going to turn out? And she's like, you make that money, baby girl.
That's what my mom would do. She'd be like, how much? Please tell me you're getting good money. And I'm like, yeah. So funny. At least your parents are supportive.
Yeah, they're very. I'm very grateful because like, it could have been so much different. But Jesus, I wish it would have been a little different.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, is this a heart attack? Am I dying?
Is this what a heart attack is?
Oh,
beans. Oh my goodness.
Also, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Why can't I draw a fucking moth today? What's wrong with me?
I mean, you can draw one better than I can. You're doing good. You're doing fine.
Oh, thank you. I'm picky.
No,
what? So, how long have you been in the furry world?
I think Doki dragged me into the furry world. Because I didn't really have. Oh, I did have furry friends before Doki, because I found quite a few of them in college, in art college. You know, where they belong.
Oh.
where they belong.
Dude, all furry artists I've ever met are so ridiculous. Oh my god, they're so ridiculous.
So
I got introduced to it by a Sonic artist, and those are special fucking kind of artists that I will never be, because holy fuck. I want to be that.
Them and Pokemon artists. I don't know if you've noticed, but like 10 seconds after a Pokemon trailer, there's like high-res, fully rendered illustration of the newest thing that's dropped, and I'm like, what planet are y'all on? Oh, hey, Bradley.
I'm so upset because I'm a Pokemon artist. Why didn't I get that? Is it because I strayed from the faith and liked anything else except Pokemon?
You just aren't obsessed enough.
Fuck. Dude, you've seen my room!
I know.
That's not fair! Please!
No, you're good. But yeah, Sonic artists and Pokemon artists, next level, man. It's fucking wild.
God, it's crazy. My first roommate okay, so I was stupid. I was very aloft. I think I told you earlier, I don't know if it was on or off stream, but like I used to be an insane extrovert, right? And I just went with the flow. I didn't think a lot because I didn't use my head or brain a lot. I matched the vibes and I went. I had a friend who messaged me one day and he's like, hey, you still live with your parents, right? I'm 17. I'm like, yeah. Why? He's like, oh, well, my girlfriend is moving out of a bad situation and she needs a roommate. Would you like live with her?
What?
I sat there. Yeah, I know.
That's such a wild request.
17-year-old little mango.
Oh my god, that's such a wild request.
And I sat there for a second. I was like, huh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're 17. You don't know any better.
I didn't even tell my parents. I didn't even tell my parents.
Oh my god, you didn't even discuss it with them?
I didn't. Because I was like, if I don't do it now, because I had two friends who were, in high school, you're like, I'm going to move out with my friends. It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be so fun. That's the
We're going to start a band.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to kill friendships.
I know. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I met my two roommates at the signing of the lease.
Oh my god.
So we didn't have a lunch. We didn't have a dinner because he was like, she needs to get out now. But like, if I understand if you can't. And I sat there, I was like, let's just fucking do it.
Baby Mango wildin'.
Dude, Baby Mango needs to fucking sit down and think about shit. One of them ended up being such an amazing fucking friend. And the other one is
Hell
exactly
yeah.
what you thought would happen.
Yeah.
But the first one was a Sonic and Pokemon artist, and she is everything. Like, her painting, insane. Her sewing, insane. Everything she did was like god tier.
Yep.
And I was like,
They're
what's
just
in the
next level.
water? Oh my god. I just want
I
to
think it's the autism.
dude. Oh, why couldn't that be my flavor? Please.
If you get the Sonic autism, you get boons for having Sonic autism. It's just how
If
the
you get-
D&D rolls.
If you get fucking Sonic autism, you get like a nat 20 in everything
Yeah.
about except for social
Except for
like,
social skills.
being-
Yes.
social speaking. Everything else is like a 10.
Oh.
God.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh.
I think all
Oh
of
my
my
God.
TTS, I think all of
my
my
God.
tits, I think all of my tits happened at the same time.
Jesus Christ, I just saw
The
like a
fuck was that?
flash at your fucking thing.
So tits is the Twitch integrated throwing system. So all of my
Oh.
triggers for it happened at the same time, I think.
I
Doki,
saw
what did you
that.
do?
You're gone now. You don't exist anymore.
I just got destroyed live.
God damn. May you rest in peace.
Oh, I'm dead now. Okay.
Rest in peepo.
Rest in pee pee poo poo.
Rest. Yes. I had to approve all because they were old. Twix says that's how my first FurCon went, kinda super spontaneous, and I only barely knew one person. But with the living situation, that's wild.
That's wild.
Dude, my first ever furry convention was like that. So I used to work at this retro video game anime. I'm so sorry. I talk so much.
No, you're good.
Thank
I'm
God.
one of those weirdos that's like, I need an ADHD friend to bounce off of. So my streams always go better when I have someone with me, or else I'm just sitting here, jamming to my music and being quiet. So yeah, go for it.
Bless.
You saved my
Bless.
life now, so you're good.
I just love talking so much.
Yeah, go for it.
So my first ever furry interaction, there was an actual interaction. I went to my first FurCon. It was
Nice.
FWA.
Good
In
choice.
2015.
Lots of
amazing.
possibility at that, though.
Yeah. So I had two friends. One friend. I wasn't friends with the other person. I had only known the first friend for 1 month because my shop had opened an artist alley in the front of our thing, and she was selling her art there, and I paid her out. That's how we met.
Nice.
So I'd known this girl for a month. I get a message like Wednesday before FWA, and she's like, "Hey," and at this time I have a absolutely life debilitating mascot phobia.
Oh
That's
no!
important.
Oh no!
That's important. Yes,
I see what's
yes,
happening
like-
here, and I'm scared
like,
for
I-
you.
Like I see mascots and I like immediately break down and start crying. Like it was just
No.
immediate this trauma.
What did they
I
do
couldn't
to
get
you?
over.
No, it's probably
Oh,
just instinctual.
It's had a bad situation growing up at some Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid, and now I was
Oh.
terrified of them.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that'll do it.
That'll
So
do
there
it.
I was, 19, just turned 20. I just turned 20. Maybe? No. I don't remember how old I was. I'm old now, so whatever. I was in age, and they're like, "Hey, we know you're scared of like mascots, and we know it's really hard for you. But we're going to
But-
this convention this weekend. We lived in Houston at the time. It's in Atlanta. I can't drive at night, and the other person it can't drive. So if you come with us, we will pay for your room. We will pay for your
Damn.
your room. All the gas. We'll pay for your food. We just need someone who can drive. And I was a powerhouse. Like I would go 20 hours to a convention without stopping.
It's the ADHD
Psychotic.
because Doki did that too. I was like, you're insane. I
Yes!
can barely handle 2 hours.
It's powerful. I
It's-
can
it's
drive forever as
impressive.
long as I can scream to my music.
Yeah. But go on. So
Um,
you agreed because you're like, hell yeah, I can
I
drive all
agree.
day.
I was and I was like, oh, and they're like, I don't know, and they're like, you can also make money if you sell in the artist alley. It's free because at the time, artist alley was
Yes.
free.
I remember that, yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, because again, I was Baby Mango, and Baby Mango has no fears.
Except the mascots.
Baby Mango is
Baby Mango has
alive.
one fear, it's mascots.
Okay, one very specific fear that until this moment had never really come up.
Because it's so
So
niche.
it's so niche. So I'm like, fuck it. So it's Wednesday. They're leaving Friday. I have the next 2 days off. I got the days off for the weekend, and I spent 2 days not sleeping, drawing and practicing how to draw furries in that way I told you. But it was like me feverishly drawing at my table on paper and making badges and doing whatever my friends said I had to do in prep. So I bought a new sketchbook. I filled it full of a bunch of furry sketches.
Where you learn to draw muzzles over the course of 3
I
days.
learned, yeah, I learned to draw muzzles, that whole fucking disaster. Um, and then we went to the con. And I had a friend. I was like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do because like the closer we got, I was like, I don't think you guys understand. Like I'm scared. I'm gonna do it, but
Yeah.
I'm afraid, and you guys gotta like be there if I get too scared. And one of them, at the time, her name's Royalty, my best friend in the entire world,
Hell
amazing
yeah.
artist. Her name's the Royal Griffin.
Oh,
Fucking plug her
I've
ass.
seen you repost her stuff.
I
I
love
sound
her.
creepy every time I say that. I'm so sorry.
You're not creepy at all. Oh, I cherish you. I love it. Oh my
Oh,
god.
thank you.
Oh, but that's when I met her. She was the stranger. I had no idea who she
I
was, and
see.
she was this amazing, talented furry artist. I was like, oh, both of them are so talented. I'm going in. I'm like, oh, beans. So we get to the convention and I'm like, I'm really nervous. What's gonna happen? And she's like, I have a little bit of a pool and a following in the fandom. I'll make a post and we'll make you a sign that says, please take your head off before a thing.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. And at the time, I had only done anime and game cons, and I'm like, fat fucking chance. No one's gonna do that. They're gonna make fun of me.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's an understandable and fair
yeah,
assumption given your past. Yeah.
exactly. And every single person that came to the table, because it was a big Sharpie sign that said caution, and people looked at it and said, mascot phobia, first convention, please take your sign off.
That's
Please take your
so
mask off before
cute.
approaching. And I felt so bad because I was setting it up and I got a lot of dirty looks from people, but I was like, okay, we have to do this though. Every single fucking fursuiter took their head off. And if
Yeah.
they didn't, they saw the sign and immediately took it off. By the end of that weekend, everyone had been so kind and so nice. I had maxed out my commissions. I was up all 3 days working on them, and it was the first time I ever got tipped. The first time someone picked up their art and I didn't just get a thank you and leave. Like I had people
Mm-hmm.
gushing and they were so sweet and so nice, and it was insane. The community was so
The furry
kind
community is the
that
best.
it's literally like nothing else. Like people always think I'm like, oh yeah, she's buttering their biscuits because she wants their money. I'm like, no, it's true, but I
Only
also thank you
partly
for helping pay my
true.
bills. Thank you for paying my bills. But it's just I've never met a community of people that were so supportive and so kind, and I stuck around with it. And then
Yeah.
a few years later, my wife had to have like this emergency mouth surgery,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, I hate asking for help. It like gives me so much anxiety. I hate it.
Yeah.
But we were at the time, I had like a full-time job. I was doing art on the side, and like I wasn't making any money. So we made like a GoFundMe, and I did this big poster where I was like, if you donate to the GoFundMe past $20, I'll draw you on this poster. And I was gonna make it into a wall scroll.
Hell yeah. Did you need
That
3?
poster, oh my god, that poster, they were all about, the head sizes were about the size of maybe 2 inches. Over 250 furries are on that poster.
Jesus Christ.
All of them donated. We made the money to get her surgery the first like 2 days, and
Hell
it
yeah.
was so amazing. And it's like it's been crazy. There have been so many times where this whole fandom has just blown me out, because every time I'm like, oh, the world sucks, everyone's kind of like
And then you go to
negative,
a
because
furry
it's like
con.
that's how it
Yeah.
is. And everyone's just so excited. Like even the Sunday, like being someone who like went to cons for a living, the Sunday blues, everyone like been vibing, now
Yeah.
they have to go home. Even
Yeah.
that feels different. Like, and I was just talking to Cumber about this at Anthro Ohio. I was delivering a commission, and I people watch a lot. I love people.
Yeah.
Um and even that is different at a fur con, because a
Oh, for
lot of
sure.
these fur cons, they're coming to meet their partners, and they're coming to meet people that they haven't seen. They only see once a year at conventions, and you
Mm-hmm.
can like feel that like heartbreak that rests in the air, and like you'll be
Aw.
walking to like get coffee and you'll see two people sitting with each other, and like you'll notice like everyone's always holding hands or always
Yeah.
taking any kind of like contact, and it's just so personal. And I feel like because it's like furry conventions are all about us. It's all about your persona and my persona.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And there's no Naruto, there's no Pokemon. Well, there is, but
Exactly.
like
Well,
it's
yeah, but
all about community.
no, I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
I love going to them, and I think that's the second FWA I've been to. Um, and it's always been the first time I this is the first time I've gone where I wasn't, because the first time I went they had those free tables. It's been a while, and we tabled, but this is the first time I've gone and we didn't table or didn't do any art or anything. And yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I was like, this community is so, I wouldn't say wholesome because there's definitely not some, but
Yeah, it's its own flavor.
it's its
It's
own
its own
flavor, and it's just
flavor.
so welcoming. That's a better term. It's just so welcoming, and
Yeah.
and that sense of community is just so refreshing, especially with, Esta Economia. Um, it's just so nice to see. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and I can't wait to go to more of them. And I just, oh,
Yeah, I'm in.
Toya, I just got a
Yeah.
raid. Toya, hi,
Oh,
welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Hi,
oh,
I'm streaming with Mango Pop Art. She is an artist. She's drawing my reference sheet for Lily, and it's coming out amazing. You should go follow her.
oh,
You let me shout out Toya. God damn
damn.
it. I'm
You're so
Lily.
sweet.
I do games and sometimes art, which is what I'm doing today.
Hell yeah.
Hi,
Forced
everyone.
into doodling.
How is your stream?
Hello.
Hi, hi.
Dude, I didn't get. Oh, thank you for the sip, Panini. That means you got a sip too, Lily.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Also, don't look at your terrifying gaping mouth. Just don't look at that.
Oh my
Don't
god.
look.
I've got references. Oh, you're playing Honkai? Hell yeah, I love Honkai. I've got references of wings up because I'm very bad at drawing wings, so I've got that up instead.
They're so hard.
They're so
I
hard.
re- so
I
I
picked the one
started.
bitch with all the wings.
You did. She's all wings.
She's
Oops,
all wings. Why did I do this to myself?
Biblically accurate. So, I recently, I think I told you I started working at like that fursuit company, right?
Yeah.
I had to make a pair of wings
Oh,
for
oh
a
no.
fursuit. I made
Oh,
6 prototypes. Each one looked better than the last, but by the time I got them to where I liked them and I thought they could go on the suit, 6 prototypes in 3 weeks of nonstop, like 7-8 hour days.
jeez. I mean,
Like,
that sounds
holy
right.
fuck. But after, I think that was like the best thing I could have ever done for like drawing wings, because now I can fucking draw wings in my sleep. Do you want to fucking see a life hack real quick?
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm about to fucking blow your mind. Okay,
Please
so
do.
okay. Let me draw, please. Okay, is she drawing? Okay. So here's a back, right? Here's the arm, the little boobies, because it's moon now.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay. So okay, so here's a back. We'll do a neck.
Locked in.
Okay, so we're gonna do blue. So whenever doing the fucking wings, you want to follow this arm into the shoulder blade, and that's gonna go there. Your spine goes in the middle. There is a shape you can do that will make it so easier. So you take the shoulder blade, and then you go down, and then you go like this, and this part will curve with the shoulder blade. It's like a little wheel of cheese. And then you take your next color, and then this goes like this and like this. And then you'll do that, and then that feeds into this. So like you'll kind of connect them. And then once you do that, you can go over and do that leads into here. You add some fluff, and then like say like this goes along. You bullshit that, and then you take this. And it's just these 2 pieces. This wing looks like shit because I'm showing you, but
No, you're good.
once you get like that point down, you can like absolutely bullshit everything, because you're like, okay, here's the
Yeah.
wing at this angle, there's this, and then do this, and then like you can like fuck with the feathers. or like fucking
Yeah,
flying from the
I've
top.
been doing my best to to think three-dimensionally about the wings and how they're attached, and I have several reference photos where like, hey, if you draw like these blobs that are about this way, this is how wings attach. And I'm like, hell yeah, teach me your crazy wizardry science about wings.
God,
Because why did I
it's
pick the
so
bitch with 20 wings?
it's so good.
So that's what I have right now is just like the basic like
Oh, bye
clumps.
Twix. Thanks for hanging out. Also, bye Mika.
Just
Hell
have the
yeah.
basic clumps right now. And I was like, let me
Hell
just start with one
yeah.
of the head wings that's smaller and get a feel for that before I move on to these giant monsters.
Dude, you're doing so amazing.
Oh,
Like,
thank
holy fuck, I'm
you.
watching you brick this out and oh, it's
I'm,
gorgeous. I
I'm
love your art.
thank you. I love your art.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, normally when my friends are like gay, faggot, die. We can't say that on Twitch. Sorry, I'm gonna get banned.
Damn, damn.
Damn, sorry.
Never had a chance. Never had a chance. Okay, we have to fix your mouth because it's all gummy now.
No, that's fine. I understand it's a process.
Okay,
It's
here you
okay.
are.
Like you can't say that on Twitch. We say that at home all the time. It's
Oh,
okay.
dude.
No, it's fine.
Do you have front? No, you're okay. Okay, so here are your front teeth. That block out thing you were saying with the wings, sometimes I have to do it with the mouth because my
Mm.
brain gets too into it.
The
This
mouth
is
is
gonna look
so
really.
complicated.
It is! This is gonna look so fucking weird, and none of y'all can be mean to me about it.
I would never.
Oh, I would. I'd be mean to me about it.
But the way you're approaching it reminds me of like a Life 2D model because they break everything into these
Yeah.
chunks and shapes, and it's a really smart way to approach it. So it makes sense to me.
Hell yeah. It just makes it easier for my smooth little brain.
No, I completely understand. Let me move my references. There we go. Get that big fat wing
Oh,
up here.
God. Where does she put them all? God, can you imagine going in a door? Fuck that. Moon stays outside.
I know, right?
Banish. I'm really excited. Oh my god, so I told you about my art book I'm making for my characters, right?
Yes, I'm so excited for you.
Dude, I've been trying to get it ready to be printed and I've made so much headway on it. But I'm supposed to be like separating it by AU. I have been going so hard and I'm on 67 pages of one and I'm still only on one AU.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
You
gonna
might have to
need
cut
more.
some out.
Yeah.
You
I was
might need
talking to my wife.
remove
I'm
some.
I know, but I have so much and I don't know if I'm willing to get rid of it.
Make it make
so much.
make a book just for that AU then, because that's what you're getting to. Is that's a book on its own just for that AU.
So I'm gonna have to I've come to the decision I have to I'm gonna take all the AUs I have and I've written a list of all the different types I have. And I'm going to make multiple books. This
Hell
one's
yeah.
gonna be oh god, this looks icky. Don't look at it. Do not perceive. I swear, I know how to draw.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Bro, I say that. It's like every time I do an art stream, I'm like, hey guys, who wants to watch me learn how to draw again for the 1200th time? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue.
People always get so frustrated when I say that, like, please, because they're like, how do you render on your Dockies? I'm like, I black out for 99 hours, and because my Dockies, I've timed myself, they literally take like 100+ hours.
Yeah, they're
like,
huge.
And it's of suffering, nonstop.
The fuck is happening?
Pure, unadulterated suffering.
Thank you for joining. Oh my god, that's a name. Yuki Kira. I'm gonna call you Yuki. I can't read all that. I'm blind. It's all the way across the room. But hi, welcome in. Thanks you for following. Welcome in.
Welcome to the
Enjoy
crew.
the vibes of me and Mango. Go follow Mango too.
Oh,
if you aren't already.
hello. Damn.
Yuki's fine? Hell yeah, good.
You.
But yeah, when you do your Dockies, you just black out because they take so much time and effort.
And it's like, so with my Dakimakras, it's a process because a lot of the times, I don't have you know how like, so a lot of artists have a way they do something. They have like,
Yes.
okay, if I'm going to do a badge, I'm gonna sketch it, and then I'm gonna sketch the pose, and then I'm gonna put the character on the pose, and then I'm gonna put the clothes over the pose, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna put the
You don't need to
flats
call me
down and
out.
render it. Like, I know, and that's super valid. It's super valid. That's the way it's done, right? That's, you have a certain way. Or you're like, if you're painting, you're like, I have to lay down these colors first, and then I do this, and then I
Yep.
overlay, and then I do all this shit, right?
Yep.
So that's how a smart person is. That's how someone who has a functioning brain is. In my head, it's like 4 raccoons and a bat
I feel like you probably take
playing.
some shortcuts that save you time though.
Dude, so it's one of those things where I know what I'm doing. I trust the process. I have no idea what the secrets of the process is. I don't even get to see what's happening in the process. My DNA, my brain has signed a DNA with my hands. I am not part of that. So I just do my best.
I mean, that's
And
that's
why
all
we
you
all
can
kind of
do.
look different. Yeah, and it's like that's why like I love doing dockies, because it's one of the only ways I can like successfully see how far I have progressed as an artist. If that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense because you're doing like a full body illustration and it's like almost a reference sheet style illustration because it's got to be like you got to be
Yeah,
able to see almost the whole figure. So it's a good
exactly.
landmark because they all look kind of similar to an extent.
Yeah,
Regardless of the content, like that's just the nature of them. So I feel like that's a good way to be like, hey, if I'm basically redrawing the same thing for the 12th time.
exactly. Oh my God. And like I'm super, this is a me problem. I'm super anal whenever it comes to my poses on my dockies and so because I hate redrawing the same fucking pose. I
Mm-hmm.
hate it because like my brain gets bored. I have
Yep.
ADHD. I have fighting for my
But it
life
makes
to
for good
get me to
art.
like
The
exactly
rest of
like
us
it's
enjoy
really fun.
it.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, bless you, truly. But I'm getting to the I don't even remember what Mary was saying. I hate drawing the same thing. So with my dockies, I'm always trying to find a way to make them fit differently or like the
Yeah.
lay
You're
more
gonna
into
make
like
them
the
all
body type.
contortionists.
Yeah, that's actually why I started doing my double wide dockies.
Oh,
Um,
smart.
dude, I hadn't seen anyone do it before, and I when I was talking to my manufacturer, they did not understand what I was throwing down.
They're like, what are you talking about? Crazy
I was
lady.
I was like, please, I've got voluptuous babes I have to draw, and there's not enough room. But those have been really fun clipping, maybe? No, fuck me then. I didn't want to anyways. Said the liar. Where are you? Where is the mouth on this thing? Oh god, there you are.
You're doing this thing I was doing earlier, like, what's this layer? Where's my layer? Is
Oh,
this the layer? On off, on
hell
off?
yeah, look. We got a mouth now, boy.
Hell yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so
Man,
cool.
I didn't struggle once, not even for a minute. Yep, that was
Yeah,
first try.
look, you drew a whole mouth and I'm still like, what is a wing?
You know
What
what?
is this
Fuck
wing?
wings though. I made her and I still hate drawing wing.
But she's so
God.
pretty. I was like, I'm gonna draw this one.
Thank you. I love her so much. She's my wife's favorite. Did you see her fucking bird feet?
Yes!
Oh,
I
I had
saw
to like
that.
do so
Oh,
many
so
studies
good.
on bird feet.
I was like, we're cutting off the bird feet.
Oh, you said shh. They're
Shh.
hard.
Shh. I'll
They're
draw
so hard
hands,
to
but I'm
draw.
gonna draw the bird feet later. I thought about.
Oh,
I think I might. I originally had like scales here on the shins, so I might add those back in
oh
and
fuck
make
yeah,
them look
dude.
more
That's
like bird feet. But we're starting with the hard part for me, which is the wings. I feel like the
hell
bird
yeah.
feet will be easier than the wings.
Honestly, do whatever the fuck you want with them. Make edits however you'd like. They are
Aw.
completely free form.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of variation in this character for you, which is fun. I
Yeah.
liked it.
Oh, thank God. She's my favorite thing about making the OCs and why like I think they've really like saved me artistically is being able to use them as excuses to practice stuff
Yeah,
has been
smart.
it's so fucking nice. It's so amazing. Like, oh my God. We recently, me and my wife, it follows any fandom me and my wife are like currently into. Like it's just there's gonna be a oh my God, that's totally Newt or that's so Moon. Like I'm so
Exactly.
obnoxious about it.
It's fun
uh
though.
It is. It really is. I love it so much.
I had
I
a lot
miss
of
it because
friends like
that's how
that
I
in
was
high
in high
school.
school.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, I had a lot of friends like that in high school. And I'm like, man, I wish I was creative enough to make characters.
Oh, I missed it. I miss it so much. We actually, me and my wife, before we were dating or anything, we actually met in high school.
Ooh,
Dropping that lore.
I did not know
Um,
that. I
yeah.
am now well
Oh,
informed.
I love that mouth so
That's
much more.
adorable that
Look how
y'all are
good
high
that
school
looks.
sweethearts.
Oh,
Oh, that looks so
I
good.
know. So we actually didn't start dating until I was in college. She saved me from an abusive relationship.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
the old,
Knight in shining armor.
old. Yeah, there you go. But we in high school we used to draw together, and we would pass this book back and forth, and it'd be like a
Nice.
little role plays of our characters,
Yeah.
and it was like Homestuck characters
I
at
know
the
exactly what
time,
you're
and
talking about. That's so cute.
yeah. And we like, life got busy. We stopped role playing, we
Yeah.
stopped doing that kind of stuff. I was going through a really bad funk, and I couldn't draw. I couldn't do anything. Like I'd pick up a pencil and I'd literally dissociate in front of my screen
Been there.
for dude, and it feels like I would blink and it's like been 6 hours and I'm
And
not
you're
listening
like,
to
I have
music. I'm
nothing.
just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it was so hard to get over, but she's like, here, why maybe we need to find something else to like put you in creatively so you can create without feeling the pressure of whatever drawing is doing for you right now. So
That's completely valid.
yeah, and it saved me. Like I can't suggest it enough. Like find another hobby that isn't drawing. Like and
I
that's
have
it's
several.
coming from some oh god, I have
I
so
have
many
too
started
many.
up ones. This is the only one I actually commit to. But oh my fursuit making has been so nice. I love that. That's so much fun. Um but we got into role playing again, and cuz I used to love writing.
Hmm.
Um and then like after a while I was like, I love these characters and I want to make merch of them. I want to do that so that I can have the merch, but obviously
Yes.
I'm going to have a lot left over. So I was like, how the fuck am I going to put these on my table and have people give a shit about them? And then I was like, oh, I'll make them furries.
That's such a cute idea, though.
Yeah, when we first made them, we were like, okay, for my birthday, she sent me a role play starter and we just started role playing back and forth. Um, and it was actually it was an Invader Zim RP with our own Urkin
That's so
OCs.
cute. I did see the Irken moon that you had in the references. I was like, oh, it's so cute. I love her.
Oh, I love her
She's
so
so
much
cute.
because
She's so stinking
that's
cute.
where thank you. That's where we started. Like we
Oh,
just
that's
like I liked drawing
adorable.
Urkins, and she saw me drawing Urkins in high school, and she's like, "Oh my god, I love Invaders." I'm like, "Oh, me too," because like I
Oh,
like the show. I love the world building because you get
yes.
crumbs, and it's so good. Like Jonan walks to his balcony, spits
Yes.
on you, and that's all you
And
get.
everyone says, thank you, Jonin.
Oh, please, thank you,
Please,
just
Jonin,
yes,
another.
another, please. My family is
Please.
starving. Me and my family of one. Because, like, back then, they didn't have, like, he wasn't going to a bunch of fucking Comic Cons and he wasn't
No.
doing a bunch of shit. Like, there's one grainy ass old cell phone recording of him doing an interview where he talks about, like, the other tallest that were before Red and Purple, and he talks about, like, the history of everything. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, he had some really
Um,
great world building just in general. Like,
oh,
man
I'm
could write.
Oh my god, I want him to be able to do what he wanted to do with Invader Zim
I know,
so fucking
right?
bad. Because it was going to be a lot more like adult oriented.
Oh, yeah.
Zim was supposed to die at the end. There was the whole
Really?
episode where he dies. It was called 10 minutes to doom.
Oh,
And
I remember that one.
yeah, they have the script and then it's storyboarded, and they posted it a few years ago for the they posted an
Like an
animatic
anniversary.
someone had done. Yes, for an anniversary. That's it. That's the word. Um and it's really cool, but I love the world building, so when we started hanging out I was like, yeah, I like Invader Zim, but like I just like the Urkins, like I like them the most. And she's like, me too. So she showed me hers and I showed
That's
her
so
mine, and
cute.
then I love it so much. And then they kind of snowballed. Like Moon used to be a guy named Morphe,
That's so
um
adorable.
but
I
I'm
thought that was
gay
a
as
gender
fuck.
bent moon, but That's
No,
original Moon?
yeah,
That's original Moon?
it is.
Oh, that's so
It
cute!
is.
Moon has
So
come so far.
Moon has come so far. Kimoy's been there since the beginning. Like that's always been Moon's partner. But they were Morphe originally, and they were an idol, and then
Oh, that's cute.
we did the AU where it was like a cult AU where she was like a deity and Kimoy was like the head of the cult, and it was a whole kind. I love that one. I can't wait to release that book. It's so fun. And where I was like, well, I want to draw her as a girl. I want to draw Moon as a girl, but like I like Morphe, so we just made them two characters, and now they're siblings.
Oh, I love that. That's good lore. I'm okay with this. That's perfect.
Recycling.
No notes.
Oh, thank you, thank you. They are my mental illness now. They haunt me. They haunt me. And I love them.
There are worse things that you could be doing.
It's true. It's true. Okay, how does this? I'm gonna put a little note that points out the heart in the tooth, but I think I'm
Hell
happy
yeah.
with the mouth.
No, that's perfect. That looks so good.
Oh, thank you. Also, hell yeah. What was, oh my god, this is a really good one. What was all of y'all's first, like, special interest that got you into, like, creating? Or,
Oh my
like, into
God.
fandoms in general?
This is, I'm not even sure people
Oh, yeah?
will know what this is.
I'm excited.
It's a MMORPG called Ragnarok Online.
Oh shit! The roommate I told you about was obsessed with
I
that.
loved Ragnarok Online. That is like one of the few things that I actually like started drawing kind of OCs for. It made it a little bit easier for me because, you know, I would just take my character I was in the game and just make that an OC, like draw the interactions I had in the game.
Oh yes.
But yeah, it was Ragnarok Online. My siblings and I all played. We had to fight each other for computer time because we only had one computer. And we had to fight each other for who was gonna play.
Oh,
But we all
God.
played.
Everyone else gets to watch.
Yeah. We had the best time. Fond memories of that game, and it got weirder as time passed. Like they did weird things for money, but classic RO was such a good time. That is what got me into like drawing more, and my high school friends were also playing hilariously. So yeah, it was just a vibe. Oops, wrong color.
That's so fucking cool. I love that. Ah.
What was yours?
Oh God. So I actually oh, hello Draco, thank you for the raid. I forgot that my raid sound was Finn screaming, and that scared the fuck out of me. It's him going,
and you're like, you're like, I'm matching energy, like, it's so funny.
welcome in. I hope you had a great stream, Draco. Also, hello Indigo. Welcome in. We're hanging out. Say hello to Lily. They're an amazing artist. Follow them.
When I do
cuties. God, when you do the thing.
When I do the thing, never.
God. Rest in people. God, what was I talking about?
The thing that got you. Oh, what the fuck is
Oh!
this? Oh, thank you. Thank you for following Draco. That's so sweet.
I love watching you get pelted with the little things so much. It's actually my favorite thing in the whole world.
I'm not into that IRL, but I know the internet, it tickles the funny bone for the internet, so, you know.
Hell yeah. Fucking, there you go.
They love that shit.
Twix says old VHS movies and games were super furry adjacent in many ways.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Animal furry related. Robin Hood, Star Fox, so many others. And
Yeah,
I found furries online through fandoms.
Like, I don't know why our parents were surprised that people grew up to be furries when we grew up with shit like Robin Hood, man.
I know. Dude, my favorite, I just had this conversation, and you guys have probably seen the TikTok about it, where it's like the two kids and they're walking through their like grandma's kitchen. And they're like, autism didn't exist when I was a kid. Says the old woman with her 7,000 fucking bells.
Correct.
Or her 400 precious moments figures.
Yeah.
Or the cups, the special cups that you can't
Your grandfather
touch.
with his love of trains.
Literally, autism didn't exist.
Literally autistic right there.
It's fucking insane. It's so funny.
So funny. But yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Like, they were just touched or special.
It's passionate.
Just passionate.
Passionate's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
now we have a name for it.
Oh yeah, now there's a name and there's other people like you and you can find them all.
On the internet.
The internet's a crazy place. My first thing that I ever saw that made me pick up a pen was actually Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
I have every sketch. My dad was an artist before me. He was a tattoo artist and
Oh,
he
hell
did
yeah.
murals in his small town. He doesn't draw or create anymore. He hasn't since like I was a kid because he had to like get a job. My dad actually, sorry, I have to tell this little story before
No,
I
no,
tell you
no.
my
I'm
story.
I'm locked in. Let's go.
ADH fucking D at its worst.
No, I would not be talking if you were not here. So let's go.
Oh, thank you. So my dad grew up in this tiny little beach town called Shreveport. No, what the
Shreveport's in
fuck is it?
Louisiana.
Not yeah, exactly. It's
I was like,
Freeport, Texas.
Freeport. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So he grew up in this little town where like literally he lived on the beach. His mom took people on tourist boats to like go big game fishing, and then
Oh, hell
his
yeah.
first job was like a fishing shop. Um
That's kind of
he
cool.
Yeah, if you actually go to that town, there are 4 murals that he did when he was like
What?
16 to 17. One was at like the fish shop he worked at, the other one was at, like an ice cream shop, and one's inside of a school. Like it's just these little murals. Um, my dad is a huge Marvel fan,
Hell yeah.
specifically X-Men.
Oh, good choice. Good
Um,
choice. Who's his favorite X Man?
yeah.
Who's your favorite X Man?
So my favorite's Wolverine, which is really funny.
That's fair. That's fair.
My dad is obsessed with X-Men, and whenever my mom had me, he wanted to name me Storm. My mom said no. You can name the next one. Um, so my mom gets my name was not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
So I know,
Ooh,
right?
close one.
So my mom gets pregnant with my brother, and my dad's like clapping his hands and rubbing them together.
Like you promised me the next one.
My mom is so fucking normal. He says, how about Logan? And she's like, that's a really good normal name.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like that. Because originally he wanted to name him Remy.
I was about to say Gambit's one of my favorites. So
Yes,
good
Gambit
choice.
is my
Good
dad's
choice.
favorite. I love Gambit.
I love Gambit.
Oh, but my mom says no because if he's anything like you, he's gonna be into sports, which he is.
Fair.
And if he's in sports and you name him Remy, he's gonna have a nickname, and it's gonna be Rim Job.
Oh no.
And
your mom's right.
when they told me that, like, I was a teenager when they told us that story. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about. She's
so
thinking about
funny.
the real face.
Yeah, your mom's real one. She's like, nah, this kid gonna get bullied for his initials. He's gonna get bad nicknames.
Absolutely
no,
not.
Absolutely not.
So,
smart woman.
Remy was out the door. So
that's a shame.
Logan. Like,
Logan's a good name too, though.
It's a good one. So
I like that your mom thought it was normal.
My brother is born. I'm 3. I'm sitting in the
My siblings
chair.
and I are 3 years apart too.
Hell yeah! Which one are you? Where are you?
I'm
at?
the oldest.
Me too.
Oh my god, the curse!
Hell yeah! I raised my own.
I
siblings.
raised my children. Yeah, my siblings as well.
Oh, it'd be that way. That's
do
why
be
I'm not
that
a
way.
mom now. I grew up my whole life being a mom.
I was like, when I'm growing up, I'm never having kids. I've already done my time.
Now I get to raise my brother's children. So
My
there you
brother
go.
was also the first to have children.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
no, now I have a dog. That is my child. That you want to see
Yeah!
a child, mom? She's right there. She's got fur.
My parents called them their grand dogs.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so sweet. But before my brain. So my brother,
Yeah.
my mom had my brother, and as soon as she signed that paperwork and the nurse left, he fucking threw what he's like water. He threw it on the ground, pointed out, and went, ha! Like this big point and laugh. And she's like, what the fuck? Because she's like gave birth. She's like exhausted.
Yeah.
And
she's so tired.
Yeah, she's like, he says Wolverine, and she's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because she just gave birth.
Yeah, Wolverine's name is Logan. And my mom's like, are you fucking kidding me? And he goes, and now it's stuck, and now his name is Logan. I win!
Oh, that's beautiful.
So my brother's name is Logan, and that comes down to his favorite is X-Men.
That's I don't know if I would be mad at your dad. I would be like, you know what? That's valid.
He wins, dude. He
He won
wins.
that one. I will give you that one. That's
And he
so funny.
deserved it.
He
He
deserved
deserved
it
it because when
because he didn't get to
my
name you Storm.
he didn't, but also when my mom was pregnant with me, especially back then, if you did comic books, not sure if you know, you
Hmm.
only get paid when it's 100% done and in their hands.
Yes, that was the
Nothing
thing back then.
before.
Yeah,
Yes. I think it actually
toxic
just recently
industry.
stopped being a thing so bad.
Yeah, so
My
toxic.
dad got offered after one of his murals, he got offered and scouted for a job
Ooh,
at Marvel Comics as a
what?
liner for X-Men, the
Oh,
official comic.
oh my God. And he had to turn
Oh,
it
it was
down,
his
didn't he?
dream. It was his dream. He had to
Yeah.
turn it down
Oh,
and he
that
did
poor
oil
man.
work instead so he could pay for me and my
For
mom.
babies.
Exactly. And it breaks my heart because
That
oh my God.
sucks.
But he tells me time and time again, which he has to. He's my
Yeah.
dad. But he's like, I would do it all over again. And I'm like, yeah, but that was pretty sick
That would
gig.
have been a sick gig, though.
I know, right? But yeah, my dad was an artist. I don't.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I
so
have. And
cool.
oh yeah. See, I have this horrible like thing where I feel like my brain is a catacomb, and if you turn one, I have to tell you this story before I can tell you that story. I just remembered why I had brought all that up, and it was literally because you asked what fandom got me into
Was it
drawing.
X-Men?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't. Because my dad was an artist, I actually have every sketchbook I've ever drawn
oh,
in.
that's so
Um,
cute.
I have 4 giant industrial totes, and in the bottom is an all white sketchbook my dad got me that I got to draw the cover on. Like
Oh, that's
it was all
adorable.
paper. It's so cool. It was like a make your own thing. So we got that for me, and it's filled with crayon drawings of Gen 1 Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
Actually,
you can
yeah, I think Pokemon is probably what got me started too. Because I remember drawing like a Mew and
yeah.
submitting it to Nintendo.
Oh, I was always so scared. I was too scared
It
to
didn't
ever
get
do
in,
it. Oh, but still, it's
but
I
I
even
tried.
now I want to do those Pokemon card things that they finally brought over
Yeah, the
to the States.
competitions.
I'm too scared. I literally
I
have
think you
done
could get
3
it.
art pieces and
I
I
think you could
never
do it.
turned them in.
You could
Oh,
probably do it.
I want I have another
Okay, I
story
think
for
that's
that.
okay.
Uh, but that was my first one. I need to next time I go to my parents' house, I need to pull it out so that I can like post terrible drawings
Oh
from
my God.
3-year-old,
I
4-year-old
think
Mingo.
I think my mom also tried to save some of my art, and she was like, "Do you want this?" I was like, "Absolutely not."
You said
um,
destroy
you
it.
can destroy that. It's fine with me. Um, I think she made me keep like at least one of the sketchbooks, so I still have some of my high school art because I didn't really
Oh hell
get
yeah.
into art until I was in high school. So and then I had a lot of things that I enjoyed. So drew a bunch of
The
stuff.
fire, the
Yeah,
muse. Ew, what is this?
the energy that I no longer have.
God, I'm so tired all the
I'm
time.
so tired all the time.
Oh, I don't remember if it was you that I was talking to, but on the same breath as Pokemon being like what started my love of art and creating. Um a few years ago I actually was at MFF and I got scouted out
Ooh,
to by someone who works with Pokemon in the merch department for America.
what?
I'm not even joking. I was in the middle of a fucking din Saturday at MFF and I broke down in tears because, like,
Aw.
literally, it's what got me into art. I love
Yeah,
Pokemon so much. I collected the cards just so I could have the book so I could read the descriptions of the Pokemon at the bottom and look at the
yeah.
art.
Well, I
Oh my
annoyed the
God.
hell out of my parents with Pokemon. I had that shit memorized. I had it on
Oh,
lockdown. They were like, "Can you take a
yes.
nap or something?" I'm like, "No, let me tell you about Abra and how he sleeps for 16 days, 16 hours."
I need to. He's like,
I
that
could
could
just
be me.
that could be me. I could be sleeping for 16
It could be me.
hours.
You're like, I want you to remember this next time you tell me I can't sleep till noon.
I could be sleeping
It could
16
be worse.
hours.
I could be Abra.
But yeah,
Uh,
no, I know what you mean. I understand. I understand.
but they messaged me and I was like, oh my God, yes, I would love to. I'm very interested. And she was like, okay, well, we'll contact you. And MFF ended the whole time. I'm like in tears, randomly breaking down. I called my mom. I was so excited. Uh, I got a message. I was like, okay, obviously it was a thing because I didn't hear from them for a while, and I got a
Yeah.
message on Telegram saying, "Hey, it's so and so. Sorry, life got crazy after the con, but are you still interested?" And I'm like, immediate.
Yes.
I'm like, yes, yes. Me trying not to sound like a desperate fucking thirsty bitch. It did not work. And
Oh.
she's like, "Okay, well, we'll set up your first interview." So I was like, "Okay, is there any tips you can give me?" She's like, "Well, the person who's in charge of the pet department has never once played Pokemon before, and that's why all of the
What?
pet Pokemon merch sucks. It's just an old man, never played Pokemon, could not name anyone but Pikachu,
Oh my
but
god.
he just worked for the company before they took on whatever, but he
For
is
Game
the
Freak.
head of the pet
Yeah.
department." Exactly.
Yeah.
And she was like, "If you could design some pet stuff, that's definitely gonna be a up for you." So
Hell yeah.
just like when I joined the furry fandom, I stayed up for 3 days straight.
Doing that thing that
And
your teacher told you. Smart
yeah,
shit.
I did. No, so I stayed for 3 days straight designing home merchandise and pet
Man,
merchandise
that would be so
for
cool.
Pokemon. I have to show them to you at some
I'm
point.
so
I
excited.
can't post them because if I do get picked up,
Then you would be
'cause I
breaking
am gonna
NDA. Yeah.
It's not even NDA because they don't own it yet. It's that I want to be able to still be able to pitch it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
But I did my first interview. I showed up. I had this whole folder of merchandise that I had drawn for it, like harnesses. I had made all this X, Y, and Z. And they loved it. They absolutely fucking loved it.
Hell yeah, let's
The
go.
first interview flew by, and they were like, "I just wanted to tell you that all this is great. We think you'd be great for the company," and like blah blah blah. And I was like, "Hell yeah!" They're like, "Okay, you have 2 more interviews to go through." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So a month goes by, and then I have my other interview because like a convention had just happened, so they were going to be out of work. I do the other interview, and she's absolutely in love with the stuff I've made, and I'm like crying. I'm trying not to cry on this fucking
Yeah.
video call with this fucking person who works for Pokemon. Like, it's fucking insane.
God, that's so wild, but so cool.
It doesn't feel real. Like, still just talking, I'm like, my hand's shaking right now.
You're like, that was a different person at a different time, and it's not real.
It was. So I do the second interview, and halfway through it, the guy in charge of Pokemon's North American merchandising department comes in because he saw one of my merchandise designs on her second monitor, and he gushes. He says he loves my stuff. He's like, "Oh, I've heard of you from the other ones. They really liked your first interview." And he
Hell
talked
yeah.
for like an hour, and he's like, "Oh, we'd love to have you." And I think they were like, "Would you be willing to move?" They wanted me to move to like LA or
That kind
Florida
of makes sense,
or
yeah.
fucking
One
what
of
was
the
the other
bigger
one?
cities.
Fucking Detroit. They want to move to Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "You can work from home, but like there's a lower chance of you getting hired." And I was like, "I'm really sorry." At the time I just moved, and I'm like, "I don't think I could." And I was like, "I just got this really nice apartment that was like the nice one I told you about. That was like a quarter of the price of the one in Texas, but 3-4 times the room."
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not willing to give that up. And he said, "That sucks to hear," but he was looking at my stuff while we talked. And he's like, "I'm not gonna lie, like honestly, with how fast you threw these out and how nice they look,
they might take it in consideration."
He was like, "You have a very high chance of being chosen just for what you brought us." And I was like, "Fuck yes!" I'm like a baby. I'm a little baby. And then he's like, "Okay, we'll contact you." So I hang up. I just had an amazing interview. I'm on cloud 9.
Hell yeah.
4 months go by.
Oh no.
And I'm anxiety ridden. I'm devastated.
Big companies like that take forever.
They do. So I contacted the person who originally, like, she had been in all my interviews. And I was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry if this is unprofessional. I just am really excited, and I just wanted to know like if everything's okay, or like if I need to do something on my part, or I just want to know where I am. Basically, I'm checking in."
Yeah.
And
I feel like that's valid, honestly.
yeah, and she sent me a message saying, "I'm so sorry. I was really hoping that you would never message me."
Oh no!
And I'm like, what?
What does that mean?
I know. And I'm like, excuse me? What?
Instant
And
panic attack.
I know. And I'm sitting here like, what did I do? What
What does
happened?
that
And I
mean?
was like, excuse me? And she's like, I didn't want to be the one to tell you that the only reason you didn't get the job is because of nepotism. And I was like,
Ew.
what are you talking about? She's like, I was actively preparing your paperwork to hire you. Everyone is very excited to have you on the team. We were getting ready to contact you when all of a sudden one of the other higher ups decided to give the position to his son that couldn't get a job just
Oh
because
my
he could draw.
god.
Not even joking. Not
I
even fucking
hate
joking.
that.
Cucked by some dude who can't even get a fucking job.
Oh my god.
So she told me, she's like, I was so heartbroken that she's like, I'm really sorry. It was on my part, but just didn't have it in me to contact you. I didn't. And I'm
I
like,
mean,
that's fair.
that's
I understand.
fair.
Yeah.
It still
So,
sucks.
yeah. And I was like, okay. And she's like, don't give up. Honestly, I would say a year or two, come back. Your stuff's only gonna get better. And honestly, with how this guy is, he's
It
not gonna
probably
stay
won't
for
take
long.
long. Yeah. Is there
Exactly.
any way that they can like just keep your name on file like as backup? Because like I where I work, we have kind of a similar situation going on. It wasn't nepotism, but like we had two candidates we were hiring for a position, and one of them is someone that I know personally, which I guess could have been nepotism, but she's very qualified. And then the other one
Yeah.
was someone else that someone else on my team knew personally and who was also qualified. My person just answered questions not as well as they could have, and so didn't get picked. But the next time we have an opening, we're calling her. Like she is next on the list. They want her
Hell
so
yeah.
badly. So, is it possible that they can just like keep your name in the system and reach out if something comes up, even
If
for
I
another
remember,
department?
yeah, if I remember correctly, I think that they said they are keeping me. They do have all
Good.
my stuff.
Oh hell
And
yeah.
they wanted me to touch bases. The only thing that sucks is people don't quit very often, and it
Yeah,
is a very
it's
cool
a solid
department.
job. Yeah.
Yeah, so at this point, I feel like I'm waiting for the old man in the dog department to retire.
I'm glad you said retire because I was gonna say something.
Oh God, no, no! Oh, may he have a long,
May he have a long and
dog
prosperous life and have the ability to retire.
But goddamn, would I love it if he retired to hang out with his grandchildren right now.
Be like, you know what you should do? You should talk to your grandkids. You should go hang out with your grandkids.
I bet you love your grandkids. Me
So
aggressively staring in the window.
please talk to your grandkids.
Goddamn, dude.
But that is, I mean, maybe like 2 years from now you'll get a call, but still, I'm sure you'll be in a different place and maybe have better, reception at that time. Things
Hell
happen
yeah.
that work out
Yeah,
sometimes. It's weird.
Oh yeah, I'm very
I'm
excited. Honestly,
excited for you.
just a crazy story. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? It was like a roller coaster. I had so many friends that were messaging me during that time. And they're like, I need the update. I'm like, bitch, me too.
Me too. She needs to call me.
Oh, it was wild.
That's so funny.
That was like the second time that I've had something like that kind of happen.
What was the first time?
Oh my God. So way back when I was such a baby child, my second job, because my second job sniped me from my first job. I worked at this like retro video game store.
Hell yeah.
And I once again we had a little artist alley, and I had my stuff up there because why the fuck not?
Why not? Yeah.
I'm poor. I have bills.
Yeah.
I
will
got
always
scouted
need
out by
money.
I know, God, I need money so bad.
I will
all the
always need
time.
money.
Oh, rest in peepo. But this person scouted me out, and they're like, "Hey, I work for Nickelodeon."
What?
And dude, I'm not even fucking joking.
That's
they're like, "I work for
wild.
Nickelodeon, and I'm putting together this comic book that's gonna be like those comic books you see at book fairs, like scholastic book fairs."
Yeah.
And they're like, "I love your art. It's so colorful, and we would love to hire you on as an artist for our comic, our little like manga thing." And I was like, oh my god, that's insane. Have you seen that show Kipo?
Yeah, Kipo and the Wild Beasts,
It
I think it is.
Yeah, it
Or the
gave a
Wonder
similar
Beasts? Wonder
vibe to
Beasts.
that. The Wonder Beasts. It gave a similar vibe to that. Like a post-apocalyptic, like
Yeah.
fun whimsy thing. I
Like
don't
it
remember all of the stuff.
the art style was kind of like blocky but positive, if that makes sense. Like it was
Yeah.
very angular, but like it worked really well for the vibe they were going for with the story. So it
Yeah,
was
it
just
wasn't
really good.
stiff.
It wasn't
Like
stiff, but it was still very
having an
blocky.
angular, yes, having an angular style like that and keeping it stiff is literally
Risky.
so
Yeah.
fucking hard.
So
It's
hard.
so hard. Oh,
Okay.
it's insane. It's buck wild, but
But they pulled it
uh
off.
they really did. I love that series
It was
so
a good
much. I've had to
series.
like beg people to watch it. Ugh. Me and Cumber already said that our next cat's gonna be Yum Yan.
Oh, that's cute.
A little Yum Yang hammer paw
That's
so we can
so
sing it to him.
cute. Dude, that's
But
adorable.
isn't it? Uh, but we
That's
had
gay.
a yeah, it's fuck gay as hell.
That's fucking
Everything
gay.
I do is gay. There I was
Yes.
with my wife,
Your
gay as
wife being
hell.
gay.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's in my
so they
blood.
were scouting you for something similar to
Yeah,
Kipo.
similar to Kipo in like the vibe of the show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and I loved it. I was like, this is really cool. I got to design the characters for it. Like they gave me rough
What?
ones, and I did these big ref sheets for them. I did all of the like turnarounds for
Did you get
everything.
paid?
I did. I
Okay, good,
got
good,
paid for
good,
those.
good, good, good.
And it was like I helped edit the story. Like I was a
Wow.
big part of it because it was like a 3-person team. Um, and like he showed me all this stuff, so he definitely worked for them. Like he had been published
Yeah.
before. I don't remember what it was. Um, but it was really fun. The guy I worked with was a little bit of he was so fucking pretentious, dude. He was so pretentious. I was trying to find a
Man,
nice way to say that,
I
but
can't
it
wait for that
doesn't fit.
generation to just retire.
Dude, no, the worst part, he was my age.
What?
He was like 3 years older than
What
me.
the hell? Because it's usually like the
And he
old fuddy-duddies that are like that.
dude, he was one
Got
of
no
those people you
business
meet.
being like that.
Yeah, he was one of those people you meet that wasn't he wasn't a creative. He just had a lot of opinions on how you could be creative better.
I see.
He did not draw. He did
I
not write.
see.
He had an idea and he paid me to draw it and the other person to write it. But honestly, it was back and forth a lot with the writing.
Hilarious.
That he was insufferable. And I worked on it for about a year. And we got like the first book like 90% done. And it was all my art. I did the backgrounds, I did
Hell
everything.
yeah.
I did so much studying. I did the lining, the sketching. It was just me. And I was doing this all while having a full-time job and
You're
selling it to conventions.
insane.
I was young and
You
dumb
got the
and
energy.
ADHD and unmedicated. Um,
The power
but
of
it
lack
was
of medication.
God, it was insane. It was crazy. It was before my brain got like developed, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like holding me back. It was shoving me forward at Mach speed.
Yeah. Those were the days.
So I come into work one day and I'm like, okay, I have to finish out this chapter. I have everything sketched. I just have to like finish it. And I was like, at this point, I think I would have finished the whole thing in like a month or two.
Yeah.
I come into work and he has the first half of the book printed to see what it would look like.
Yeah.
He had commissioned another artist to do the cover.
What?
I had spent 2 months thumbnailing and drawing and illustrating, redrawing, and then drawing again, and then throwing it out, different covers. And he had commissioned another artist to do the cover. And I was like, I have a problem with this. I was like, absolutely not. Because I was upset because the reason he did it was skeevy as fuck. Do you remember that artist that was like super famous on DeviantArt? They were the ones that everyone saw. Like it was, they ended up passing away a few years ago, and then all their
Kinney.
stuff got dumped into. Yes,
Oh, I love her.
them. They commissioned her
Oh.
to do the cover, and I was like, why would you do that? Like, I was like, this is an amazing artist. If anything, it'd be really cool to commission like a poster or something
Yeah.
with the book. But they're like, oh, well, we just think this will sell better on the cover. And I'm like, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen when they open
When
the
they
book
open it and it
looks
doesn't
nothing
look like that. Yeah.
And they're like, well, if they buy it, that's all that matters. And
What?
I was so upset that I left. I had signed papers that said, if I leave, my art stays with me. Everything I created for the team stays with me because it was such a small thing.
Yeah.
So I left after a year's worth of work. I took everything with me, and he just had the base fucking notebook page of ideas.
Oh my
that was
God.
his stuff. And I was so upset. I was like, absolutely the fuck not. Thanks for wasting my time. This unacceptable. This skeevy material. I was so fucking pissed.
That is a really shitty, because I know that like for comic books like Marvel and DC and Dark Horse, they have artists that do covers. So like that's not unheard of to have an artist that does the cover, but to have someone with such a different style and do just the cover just so it can sell, that is shitty.
Also, that's not
sketchy as hell.
something you do on the first volume.
No, not in the first volume.
Like,
no, that you
you're
can
trying
do like
to sell that.
no, like that's something you would do like if you had like a special edition cover. Because I know a lot of comics that I collected would have like multiple cover editions, like limited runs. And I would get those because they're pretty. But like you wouldn't do that for your first comic right out the bat. This is what people are gonna expect moving forward, right? Like that just seems wrong.
I tried explaining it to him like that, and he was like, well, if we want to be big, we have to act like we're big, and this is what the big people do.
That's
and I'm
not
like,
how that
be
works.
big alone.
That's not how that work.
Needless to say, I've checked in on it a few times, and it never kicked off, so he never got forward. Yeah.
Single-handedly ruined that man's life, and I'm okay with this.
Fuck that guy. I was
that guy.
so upset.
That's
I think
fair.
the writer guy, the other guy on the team, ended up quitting as well, just because he got the ick from that.
Yeah.
It was just sleazy, and it's just like art is my passion. Art is not just my passion. My art is like everything I am as a person. Like if I couldn't draw, then I don't know how to exist. You know?
Yeah, I understand. Like I have other hobbies now where I'm like, I can go a few days without drawing and I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I have other hobbies. But like, I just have to be creating something at all times, you know?
Yeah.
So
I need
to make something. I just need to. So I completely understand.
For my enclosure.
Correct. You get it. So that just seems so shitty of him. And like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're called art directors, is what he was claiming to be.
He was trying. That was for sure.
It's really funny because like I've always thought that I would be a kind of okay art director, but I also have some artistic experience because
I feel like that'd be amazing. It's the fact that like he wasn't a creative at all, so he didn't know where he was going.
Mind blowing. Yeah, that's just so mind blowing to me because like I've always been. It's been really. I know this sounds maybe pretentious, but like whenever I see someone else's art, I'm like, oh, that looks fantastic, but have you considered, using so-and-so's principle or applying this effect or, maybe tweaking this color so it's more harmonious?
That's the best! That's the body doubling. That's what we need!
I can do that so easy with everyone else's work. With my work, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Literally. Like, my favorite part about streaming is when every now and then I'll get someone who's like, you were talking about the way I draw fur earlier, and they're like, oh my god, I don't know how you do that. I struggle with it so much. And my favorite thing to fucking do is to teach people how to draw or teach people how I look at things.
Yeah.
Because the way I consume and pull apart art is always going to be different from how someone else does it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And mine is very oonga boonga simplified because that's my brain. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, I'm not going to use a bunch of the big words because I'm dumb and I don't know a lot of big words, but I know how to draw a dog.
I mean, look, it's called a visual language for a reason. You can use big words. They just happen to be pictures.
I don't need to learn how to write if I know hieroglyphics in my own language.
Correct. There you go.
I can fuck up a game of Pictionary.
Yeah, for real. Oh man, don't you hate when you play Pictionary and people are like, I don't know what that is, and you're like, I know how to draw. What do you mean you don't know what this is?
Dude, I get mad because I'll play fucking the mix-up, the Pictionary thing, and then I'll never get the one that says draw. It's like act out. I'm like, I'm about to leave.
I'm about to die.
I'm about to go. I'm about to leave. You'll never forget my name. Oh my god, I get so fussy every time that shit happens. Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh. But no, that's like a really perfect way. I love teaching people how to draw, and I love seeing
Yeah.
different like people's the way they do it. Like I could sit down and nerd out over the process of another artist for so long because it's just so fucking amazing and I love it so fucking
Mm-hmm.
much. Also, my favorite thing about body doubling, I mentioned earlier how like I loved having another artist that like that competitive bounce
Yeah.
off. It's so good to have. And it's like that was always the thing. Where it's like if I was struggling with something, my friend would lean over and be like, "Yo, that looks really good. You should try this though. It's gonna look sick. It's gonna be so
Yeah.
cool." And then I try it
You're
and
like mind blown.
oh my god, where were you fucking forever ago? How dare you
Exactly.
sleep like not tell me? Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't want to offend them." I'm like,
Be like, you've
some
been
people
watching me
can't take
struggle.
criticism.
You just
I
sat there with that.
know. I'm like, you just sat there the whole time making me look like a
Watching me
fool.
struggle.
Like I have an artist that I was so scared. It was my friend, my friend I told you about. What?
Hunagi, thank you
And
for the follow. I just got
oh,
smacked.
that's my sweet boy Hunagi.
Thank you, Hunagi.
Uh, I have an art friend that like it was the one I went to the convention with first,
Yeah, yeah,
and I remember like we became really fast friends, and now she's like my best friend.
yeah.
But she at the time like we were doing commissions together because we were actually roommates. We ended up moving in with each other
Hell
for a
yeah.
while. Um, she did this thing where she started with a very like Neopet style. So she had that
Mm.
really thick line art. And you can actually usually pick a fucking artist's first fandom or some other hyperfixation
Based
as a
on their line
kid
art
based off of
alone.
how their art,
Yeah.
their line art, the way they sketch things. I'm like, I fucking see you. But hers was Neopets.
Yeah, yeah.
So she had this really thick line art, but she did these big, beautiful illustrations. And I was like, hey, your stuff is gorgeous, of course, but have you ever tried doing thinner line art? And she's like, no, I haven't. And like it was so easy because like she didn't get upset. She didn't think that I was saying her art was bad
Yeah.
because she should try something else. And like I feel like that's a really hard art is vulnerable because it's very
Yes.
personal.
Yes, very much
So
so.
it's hard for some people to do like criticism, which is so valid.
That is
Um
the other thing that I enjoyed about, and this again, community college, any art school, in general, the public critiques make or break
yes.
you.
Yeah, that's when you
That's one of
find
the
out.
few things you're like, okay, I can survive in this world because he just told me my garbage, like my art's shit, but then told me how to
Yeah.
fix it, and I'm okay with it. So like, you grow
Yes.
real fast in that scene.
Our teacher told us every time we did like a thing in front of everyone, he would be like, okay, and you can't get your feelings hurt if you put your art up here and someone
Yeah,
says it looks like shit. I don't want to see
I don't want to hear.
tears.
I don't hear
I
it.
want to see you making it better.
I want to see you taking notes on how you can make this better.
No, exactly. And it was hard, and
It's
there were some
hard.
points where if someone didn't like you and they were obviously just
Oh
dogging on you,
yeah.
he'd be like, that wasn't helpful criticism, that was shit. That guy failed. Everyone else come tell me why you like this art and what you would do to make it
Good
better.
teacher. Good teacher.
Oh, I loved him, dude. Oh, best fucking teacher I ever had in my entire life. Like I still like think about stuff that he taught us, and it's so good. It makes me sad because I feel like there are so many artists I know that struggled and didn't really follow art even though they're
Mm-hmm.
so fucking talented, and it's because they had one wrong teacher or one
Exactly.
person that just fucked it up.
I feel like my brother is like that because when he saw that I was making art, he also, being a younger sibling, got interested and tried doing it as well. And our styles were very different. His was more like Dr. Seuss, and it was so refreshing. And I really wish he had pursued it more because it was just so interesting. But, I don't think he had the support from everyone around him and I guess the tenacity to pull through with it.
Yeah, because it's brutal.
It's
I
brutal.
remember it's not just picking up a pen and like putting in the hours and stuff like
Yeah,
that. It's
no.
like when you're a kid and you're getting into
Oh,
it,
God.
especially back like when I was younger, I feel like it's different nowadays. Just because anime is so mainstream. But like back in
Exactly.
the day,
Oh,
you
man. You
had to
get
like
dogged.
practice. Dude, I got kicked out of school for wearing an Edward Elric jacket that I spent my entire fucking like
Yeah.
Christmas, birthday, and so money from 2 years on from Hot Topic. It was just red with the symbol on the back.
Oh, well, that's a
I
gang
got
symbol,
kicked out
obviously.
for having a Satanism
Yeah,
jacket,
I
and they
was
threw
say.
my jacket away the first day I wore it.
Oh no.
And this was fucking no man's land, so there was nothing I could do. There was no one I could
That's
call. It was
fucked
just
up, man.
gone. It was so fucked. I was so fucking mad.
I would have been livid. I'd have been
Um,
like, you need to reimburse me for this jacket
oh,
now.
I was so angry. Um,
Understandably.
and like in the same school, I drew anime, I drew like Pokemon and stuff, and I
Mhm.
had teachers that would like art teachers like I
It's
had a
not real
fucking teacher
art.
who only believed in abstract art,
Oh my
and I
god.
would get in
Pretentious.
debates. I would get in debates, me and her yelling at each other
Oh
in the
my
middle of
goodness.
class. Oh my god. Do you want to hear dark lore?
Sure,
This
only if
stays
you're okay with the
between
internet hearing it.
good. This stays between you, me, and the 22 people in stream and whoever they share
Correct.
it with.
Yes, yes, yes.
So before I moved to Texas, my freshman year of high school, I lived in Missouri. This
Okay.
bumfuck little town. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God, there's only 21 people in here now.
They heard dark lore
Um,
and keep it between us and the
they
internet. They're like,
should.
oh, I'm out. Fuck that.
I gotta get out of here.
I can't keep secrets.
Uh,
Bye.
I had this teacher though, and she was so pretentious. She was like that kind of says, if your art doesn't mean anything, it's not real.
That was
You can't
college for
draw
me.
something for fun. Everything has to mean something. It's just dumb. It's evil, dude.
Yeah. College,
Um,
that mentality at college broke me for a couple of years.
it
It
sucks. It's
sucked.
just teaching you that your art is meaningless unless it
Yeah.
means something to someone else.
Yeah, it was garbage.
And it's unfortunate. It's such a shitty way to do because like that's where the fuck is the whimsy?
It took a long time for me to realize that like I could just do something to enjoy doing something, and it doesn't have to mean shit to anyone
Exactly.
but me.
People don't get to shamelessly enjoy things anymore, and that
It's
breaks my
ridiculous.
heart.
Everything needs to be monetized or turned into a profit or mean something to someone.
Yeah,
Nah, let me just have a good time.
exactly. I believe in that like full heartedly.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
this teacher was just literally the personification of every shitty art teacher you've ever met.
Love to hear
Um,
it.
for my freshman year, our final project was given to us in the middle of the year. And we had 6 months or like all the rest of the year to finish it.
Yeah, that must be a big project.
We had to put everything we could into a what are they called? Whenever it's like the box and it's like a little planet thing, but it's like you could do anything you want. A diorama.
Diorama. Okay.
It was like a diorama made out of like 2-foot boxes all the way around, just like the U. Like it was really big and like reinforced with whatever. But we had to make a little scene.
Okay.
I ended up going with Alice in Wonderland because that
Oh, that's
was
cute.
what it was in at the time.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
she griped at me the entire time. I ended up doing this piece where it's where she falls through the well.
Yeah. The floating one.
And
That seems like it would be
yes,
fun to play with because it's interesting and technically a little bit more difficult. So it'd
yeah.
be fun.
I took my box and it was the same dimensions, but it was round. So I took my boxes and I fucking made it into a half circle and then a
Ooh.
circle, and then I cut a window out of the side. And inside, I hand made, painted with Copics and like shitty little markers from like Crayola, chairs, teacups. The wall I made 3D with paper and then used paint to add texture, and it looked like she was falling through this like portal basically that
That's
led to
so
Wonderland.
cool.
And at the bottom, I had put a one of those wall click lights.
Oh, you
It was,
went above and beyond. Was this a high school?
it was
Oh
freshman
my
year in high school.
god.
I went all the fuck out because it was
That's
6
some college
months
level
and
shit. What the hell you doing?
it was ridiculous. It was insane. I'm so fucking proud of it. And
You
I'm
should
pissed I
be.
don't have it anymore. And then at the very top was like all these little chairs that were hanging by fishing wire, so it was like floating around her. I did a cute little like anime version of Alice because I draw anime,
Yeah,
of
well, I
course.
mean, it's an
Um,
animated film, is what you were referencing. So, like, I don't see the
exactly.
problem.
Exactly. And she was hanging by wire and she went down and she was a hand colored double sided paper glued to cardboard. So if she spun in a circle, she'd have it on both sides.
Yeah,
Had to
yeah,
draw that from scratch
yeah,
on both
twice.
sides.
Yeah, that's impressive.
God. I think I spent more time on that than I did any of the other pieces. But we just kind of went all out, and at the end we were doing our presentations. And I'm a pretty big girl. Like, I reached my full height at 5'8.5" by the time I was 13.
Impressive.
Very big woman.
Yeah.
And
You've met me. I am
my,
not.
I got you. I got you.
I'm like a chihuahua. I'll bark and bite anyway. I don't care.
Hell yeah, dude. I feel that. I feel that. So our final day comes up, right? She calls me up first. And I have anxiety, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm so proud of this. I'm so excited. Because the last like 2 weeks, none of us got to see each other's projects.
Ooh.
So I have this tube, this fucking I need you to fucking understand. Give me a sec. I need to draw something. Okay. So here was my tube, right? I'm 5'8.5". My tube is like here. I'm like this. It goes up. So how wide it was supposed to go? This is me. This is my tube. I love my tube. Okay. And then at the top, I had built like this shitty little like house to kind of cover it. There was also like a squared thing, and then it went like this, and it looked like the one from the book or whatever, because it was just a flat image that I colored.
Yeah, yeah.
And then from there, this was cut out all the way to the bottom. So from the side, it kind of looked like this. And then, oh, the bottom had little bushes that I had done, so it looked like this. Oh, God, I'm so sad.
You need to remake this now.
I need to. So from the house, it had a bunch of crumpled paper that went like this, and it was painted in different colors. It had like little chairs in the sides and like tables with little teacups, and the teacups were held on the string.
Damn, you went all out.
And then there was like a little Alice like this, where her hair was like up, and then her cute little thing was up, and she was like holding her skirt down while she floated down.
Aww.
She was closer to like here, and she had a little string. And then we had the bottom light that kind of like went like this, so I'd click it and all this would light up from the bottom.
That's so
it
cool.
Looked so
Sick.
fucking cool. So she calls me up, and I'm like, I'm fucking like,
you're like, I got
hey guys,
this in the bag.
Check out my fucking thing. It's sick as fuck. All yours are square.
Yeah, like, what a way to put the rest of the class to shame.
I know, right? So I go up there, and she grabs it, and she tells me to step to the side so she can inspect it. She looks me in the eye and says, "This is a good example of something that isn't real art."
What?
I gave you guys 6 months to do this, and instead of making me something that means something and making real art, you made this. This is, well, she just went off on me.
Bro.
She went off on me. And in the middle of going off on me, because I'm embarrassed, there's like 30 people in this class.
That's understandable.
I'm the first one.
She's publicly shaming you.
Exactly. And she looked me in the fucking eye, and crushed it. She fucking broke it and said, "You fail. Next time I give you an assignment, I need you to actually do it and listen instead of doing whatever the fuck this was." Like, she said it in other words. It's been a while. That's essentially what she told me. My dark lore. First time I've ever, and the last time I've ever done this. She did that, and before I could even think, I reared back and I punched her in the fucking nose and broke her nose.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid.
I was so upset. I hit her, and everyone in the class went dead silent, and I looked at them, and I looked at her, and she's on the floor, and she's just looking at me. She's 5 foot nothing. Like,
oh my
I'm
God.
looking down at her. And I went, "I'm going home." And I turned and I left. She was my second period, and I fucking left.
That's
I walked
valid.
out the school, and I walked out and my teachers called. I got called on.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
And they were gonna suspend me and everything like that. And
if I was your mom, I'd be like, "Nah, she's perfectly okay in her right to do that. That was fucked up."
And she did, because she was like, my daughter doesn't act out. What'd y'all do?"
Yep.
And they're like, "What do you mean, ma'am? She hit a teacher." And she's like,
"What did the teacher do?"
And then I'm like, in the hall or something with them the next day, and I think we're waiting for a reason, like we're waiting for something, and my mom's just pissed, so she just goes off while we're waiting to get into the president, the
Oh my
principal's
God.
office. And she starts going off, my mom, the teacher, and she's like, she was irrespectable while I was just I told her that I gave criticism on her art,
You
and
didn't
she
get
just hit me.
No.
Another student was walking by with her friend. And she's like, hi, I just wanted to say I'm also in Miss What's Your Fuck's class. And she crushed her art.
Yeah.
She was a bitch and she crushed her art. And that's fucked up. And then she just looked, the teacher's like, what the hell was that? Like, you can't say that. And then she went, and walked away. And I'm sitting there open mouth.
That bitch
I look
is
at her.
goated.
Oh my God, I didn't even know who she was. Like, we were not friends. We had never spoken. She was in her own area.
That just goes to say how fucked up what that teacher did. Like, that's so, you don't do that.
Oh my God, it was insane. It was the best thing ever.
God. I bet everybody wanted to punch that bitch, so they were like, hell yeah, go Mango.
They're like, go! It's like those guys sitting in the chair, and then they react to something. Yeah. It was fucking crazy.
That's
and
so
like,
wild.
I didn't get suspended, but I did get banished to the other side of the school, so I couldn't have any classes that were in her hall.
That's fine. Fuck that bitch.
Dude, it was fucking wild. It was wild.
Fuck that bitch.
That shit was
sincerely.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Drops absolute truth, goes and then leaves. Exactly. Oh,
literally,
so
literally,
good.
she fucking mic dropped. She goes, anyways, I'm gonna go piss. Grabbed her fucking.
That's not what I came down here for.
Bathroom
See you
tab
later.
and left. Bathroom pass.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it was insane.
I'm glad that student spoke up for you though, because like if not, it would have definitely been like your word versus teachers. So,
oh my God.
Oh my
back
God.
Then, like there was no hope. It was crazy.
It's not like anybody could have recorded it, like people with kids got their smartphones now.
Our teachers, I don't know, at our school specifically, when cell phones became a lot more like mainstream with kids.
Yeah.
They had buckets that they would make you leave them in. So no one even had their phone, so you couldn't. It was literally just bullshit. And I lived in this tiny little town in Missouri.
Yeah, that's some fucked up man. I'm glad you punched her.
Oh my God. It's like the best moment of my life. But it's my dark lore.
Your dark lore.
I did a violence.
You did a violence.
I did a violence, and I don't regret it.
No regrets.
I remember looking at my hands like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But bro, what the fuck?
She crushed it. Like literally, it was tall. It was like pretty big, and she fucking pushed it over and stepped on it.
That's
like that thing was destroyed. It was awful. And oh my God, I was devastated. I should remake it.
You should remake it.
I should be that extra bitch again. I wonder if I still got it in me.
It might take a little bit longer, but I think you got it in you.
God, me dead on the floor in front of like 3 pieces of cardboard and some tape.
And then you do that meme, can a depressed person make this?
Yeah.
Animates for 3 whole seconds. I did it.
Oh, I love Parks and Recreation.
So good. I'm not depressed, I made this.
God. Rest in people. Okay.
Yeah.
So my stupid ass got carried away with talking, so I need to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do after this headshot. We have, I know! Our teeth, we have our front and our back. Let's see, we had swapped things out.
Mm-hmm.
A jar of her teeth! Do you have a drawing of what the jar looks like?
It's just a jar of teeth. It's on her front of the skirt. I don't really have a good reference of it.
Oh, it's the bubble? Oh my fucking God, I'm so excited. It's a little like potion bottle.
It's just a little potion bottle full of teeth.
Oh my fucking God, I'm obsessed. I'm so stoked. It was so cute. I have a little thing like that I used to take to Ren Fair.
Yeah!
Oh,
that's what I was thinking of, was like Ren Fair witchy shit. I'm like, yeah, a little potion bottle just full of teeth.
Ugh, we love it. Me and my wife always do witches for Halloween.
Hell yeah.
But we'll change what types of witches we do. And the last time we did it, I was a pink spring witch, and she was a autumn fall witch.
That's cute as hell.
Oh, it was so fun. We made these little bottles to go on our outfits.
That's cute.
That had like little leaves and shit in it.
Make like a little diorama in there.
Hell yeah. World. Or little teeth. You get it.
I get little teeth.
You get it. Yeah. Delicious. Okay, how does your character get her teeth?
Donations mostly.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Doesn't even
We
need to be
love to
your
see it.
teeth, but yeah, just give me teeth.
Do you want this little tooth man in there, or do you want them separate?
No, he doesn't go in there. That's chat. That's my TTS. My text to speech.
Oh,
He kind
really?
of yeah. If you do text to speech in my chat, there's a redeem for it. I think it's like 100 points. I made it as cheap as I thought was reasonable. Um, and yeah, he'll just move around and his eyes will blink and he'll speak in like Microsoft Sam voice.
Oh my god, I love that.
So whenever I'm like locked in and not paying attention, my chat can be like, "Hey Lily, did you remember to blink?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Your
Oh,
dry ass
thanks.
eyes.
Thanks.
There I was. Fucking ripping my eyeballs open. I feel that though. Do you ever do that thing when you're lining and you forget to breathe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's part of the reason why I'm like, I don't do lines anymore. Fuck lining. You'll get messy lines and you'll be happy with it.
We all fighting for our lives out here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think I can do that. I can do these. I've got so much work. I did 2 wings.
There's so many wings though.
There's so many.
God, they're beautiful.
I'm gonna die. Now I get to do 2 more wings.
Her fucking thighs are sending me.
I'm so happy. I want to make them like the chicken ones, like the chicken thighs that you had, like the fuzzy ones like that. They were so cute.
Oh, I'm
so excited.
Also, bye Twix, thanks for hanging out. Let's get lining. Dude, so I've always been I love line art. It's my favorite part because my brain just turns off and I just be dissolved into it. Oh my god, I love it.
Like kudos,
I think it's
but
because...
I'm too smooth brained.
Dude, so I actually didn't start coloring my art until my sophomore, junior year in high school. So I have a bunch of sketchbooks that were literally just like line art because that's as far as I could get, and I didn't want it to get smudgy, so I started lining my art back in like middle school. And then it wasn't. I used to have my friends get so mad because they're like, "You should color it," and I'm like, "Fuck no,
Hell no,
I can't color anything." To this day, I still hate coloring
You're
stuff.
so funny. See, that was my
Copic
favorite
art
part. I
was
learned to
fun.
draw because I wanted to color.
God, I get so
Love
much
coloring.
anxiety. I love coloring with Copics. Like
Oh,
now
I
as an
miss
adult,
coloring
but
with
back
Copics.
then,
Yeah.
oh, I get to do badges every now and then, and it's like a treat.
Yeah, a little tweet.
I love it.
Trying to find
But
good reference.
we were oh god, what was it talking about? I'm gonna say that a
Coloring,
lot,
drawing,
dude.
lining.
Oh yeah, I didn't start coloring my art until like my junior year in high school, because my art teacher was so fucking sweet. Another instance where like I was very lucky when I had a good art teacher.
Yeah.
She donated all of her old Pantone markers.
What?
Which were
those are
predating.
What?
Yes. Predating Copic and Prisma.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
She gave me an ice cream bucket full of them.
That, like, and I'm guessing you mean like one of them gallon tubs, because, you know.
Yes!
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, they were! And when I opened that, it smelled like paint thinner.
Yeah.
I cannot smell alcohol anymore. I do not smell anything. Like, I can't register that. I have a very good sense of smell unless it's alcohol or pin-based.
That's so funny.
But I use those. Got so many fucking complaints in my classes
about how
because
stinky.
they're like the scent, and I was like, fuck,
especially the red ones.
God, what is wrong with them?
I don't know why. Just the red ones are just extra stinky.
Oh, I hate it. It's that red 40.
Yeah, it's got to be that red 40, man. It's just the stinkiest one. It needs like all the alcohol evil. For some reason.
I ended up getting, same teacher was leaving because she got a job working somewhere else, and she was like, I bought these for the class and I'm not taking them with me, so I'm just gonna give them to you. And she gave me this little tote of used, like lightly used to like just fuck Prisma markers.
Yeah.
And I colored everything. I went batshit crazy.
Hell
I
yeah.
was all into it. And then I was like, I need more. And then someone online, I watched a YouTube video, and they're like, my Copic marker haul. And I was like,
need that now.
yeah. So, but then I saw how much they were, and I'm like, ain't no way,
Yeah.
I'm so fucking poor. And then
Yeah, that's why I use
first one-
Prismas. Because I was poor.
Dude, a fucking life hack. This person on YouTube was like, don't buy them brand new. Go on Facebook Marketplace and eBay.
Yeah.
Buy them used.
And refill
And
them.
most of the time they're brand new, and just refill them. So
Yep.
I have this huge refill collection, and that's how I started getting them. I got like
Smart.
my first 40 Copics for $10.
What? That's wild.
Because it was just some fucking moms get them for scrapbooking.
You know what? I forgot about that. Moms get them for scrapbooking and go, I'm done. And then they just get rid of them. I'm like, these are art tools. Y'all are insane.
All of the prints that are at me and Cumber's table now are hand printed at our house because a local mom in the bougie area where we live sold a like $800 printer for $200.
What?
With a bunch of paper, like a fuck ton of paper, 3 things of refills for the ink cartridges. It had the box. Everything was like brand new, basically. She's like, I used it for 5. Like, she obviously during COVID got into like some kind
had
of
a
crap,
hobby. Yeah.
and then never touched it again. But we got it all. I was like, this is a scam. We're gonna get murdered when we get there. We didn't, but now we have this bougie ass fucking printer. Oh
That's
my god,
so
I love
funny.
it.
It's a scam. We're gonna get murdered.
Always take advantage of local
bougie
moms
moms
that give up a hobby.
Yeah. I need to.
God,
I haven't been on Facebook in so long, but like all the stories I hear about the good hauls from Facebook Marketplace, I'm like, I might have to get back on Facebook.
Literally,
I do
just
not want
for
to.
Marketplace. It's
Just for
worth
the
it.
Marketplace.
Me and Cumber get all our best furniture and best shit
Oh
from
my
Facebook
God.
Marketplace. Like, I actually furnished my entire first apartment off of 1 to 2 stops back in Texas.
That's so funny.
There was this woman. It was the first yard sale we went to because my mom's like, "We're not buying new furniture. I'm not getting
hell
IKEA
No.
break. Let's hit up garage sales," because my mom always loved garage sales.
There's lots of thrift stores in my area too, so like no shortage.
All stuff like that. So we're like, it's 6 a.m. That's primo fucking garage
It
sale. My
is.
mom woke
It
me up.
is.
I got crusty ass eyes. I'm barely cognate, but I'm like, I move in a week. I need furniture. Because my roommates didn't have any furniture either, so I was like, oh fuck. And my mom's like, if they don't have furniture, we're gonna be the one to buy it, so that when you move out, you have
can
furniture.
keep it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. We pull up to the bougiest area where we live, called like the Woodlands.
Yep.
It's very hoity-toity.
Yes.
And there's this woman, I shit you not, dressed in bougie silk
Pajamas.
loungewear.
Yeah.
Pajama silk loungewear. Has a big fucking glass of wine, and she's on a fainting couch. A red
Oh my
fainting
God.
couch in her yard. And there's like a pool table. There's a whole couch set. There's a bunch of furniture.
Jesus
There's a bunch of
Christ.
stuff. And literally all of it is worth it's nothing. It's so cheap. The couch was $25.
What the fuck?
This was a giant L-shaped couch with a matching fucking chair.
Jeez. Yeah, when
And
I
the
move
chair is
out, I'm
an
gonna have to
extra
do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Dude.
That's goated.
It's insane. We got 2 dressers, two side tables, 2 lamps, a couch, the
Furnished your whole house.
couch, the comforter, dude, a fan, a bunch of other stuff, and I think we spent $100 max.
That
and
is
my mom was
impressive.
like, exactly. And my mom's like, I'm sorry, but I gotta know, like, why? And she's like, oh, found out my husband cheated on me yesterday. So
Yep.
she's selling all his shit. I got
Yep.
his TV, all kinds of shit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. I'm gonna take his shit.
She caught them in their bed. Their bed.
Oh no.
So little 17-year-old, he was like, fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
$100.
Give me his TV.
Oh yeah. It was good.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god. One table, we got this big fucking table. It was my favorite part. It was the most expensive thing at a whopping $45.
Jeez.
It was 100% real wood.
Heavy as hell.
Heavy as
Those are
hell.
so
Oh
heavy.
my god. It was it sat 6 people, came with
Holy shit.
14 chairs. And I was
What the
like, that's a lot
fuck?
of chairs. That's a lot of chairs. And she's like, oh yeah, if you look in the middle, there's a leaf.
Yeah, it
They pulled the
expands.
leaf out and it sat 14 fucking people.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God, with the chairs and everything, it was $45. And she fucking just threw that in.
She was like, fuck it, take it.
She wanted 100. Yeah, she's like, I wanted 100 for it because she's like, it's worth something. But we bought everything else, and she's like, oh yeah, what are you getting all this for? I'm like, it's my first apartment. And she's like, okay, you can have that fucking table for 45.
I love this woman.
That table, my roommate fucked up, so I was looking online to like, oh, if I ever
Replace
wanted
it?
it again, because
Yeah.
it moved to like 6 apartments with me. I love that
That's
table,
impressive.
but my friends. It was solid wood. All my
Yeah,
friends hated
those are good.
me. They hated helping me move.
Oh yeah, I imagine it's heavy as hell.
Yeah, I was always on like the 3rd floor apartment because I was scared of people breaking in my windows.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll cook you whatever you want. I'll cook you. I'll treat you so good, but you gotta
you
help
gotta move
me.
this 120-pound table.
Dude, it was like 3 of my guy friends and me fucking twisting it and moving it up the staircase because they're
so
always
funny.
a fucking winding staircase.
Yeah, of course.
But oh my God, I looked it up. That table was a $1,500 table.
That sounds right. Solid wood.
Without
That sounds right.
the extra chairs.
Yep.
It was insane.
You got lucky,
My mom-
man.
I know, dude. Yard sales, dude. Yard sales. My mom is a fucking sales hound.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. That's like my favorite story as far as like deals go.
Yeah, that's a hell of a deal.
I love spite-driven sales. It's great.
They're so funny.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, my husband cheated on me. Selling all this shit. Please take as much as you want. And you're like, on it, queen. Taking it all.
Swivels her wine bottle.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so good. She was fucking... Oh, I love her. She looked... Okay, this is just me being a fucking adult looking back on this now, but she was 100% like a MILF lady. Like, she looked like she was gonna
She
pay
should
for
not be
her
cheating
pizza.
on. Like, why are you cheating on this bitch?
I was like, that man's stupid as hell. Holy shit.
Take your wife and your furniture.
I know, right? Ooh, you're lucky I was only a 17-year-old girl. If I was there now, ooh.
I'll take your wife and your furniture. You stupid.
I know.
So
I live
funny.
in my house now. This is my house now.
That's so funny. Men are dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry to all the men,
Yeah.
but men are dumb.
It's true. All kinds of dumb people out there, but goddamn, they some dumb. Yeah. Yeah, there's no nice way to say it, but goddamn.
God. That's so funny.
God, the way you drew her face is just so angular and beautiful,
thank
dude.
you. I liked the way you drew her mouth in one of the sketches you did, and it reminded me of like a bird. And I thought that fit really well with all the wings and the legs and stuff. And so I wanted to kind of keep that vibe.
She nibbles her lip a lot.
Aww.
So her little U is like supposed to be her nibbling on her lower lip.
It's so cute.
That's why whenever I draw her sometimes, like, it usually goes like this. But whenever she isn't doing that, she's got like a little bit of an upper lip.
Yeah, no, I did see it somewhere she had like a quote unquote normal mouth, and I was like, no, but I like this one. We doing this one.
Hell yeah, that's the one.
I picked this one.
Oh, I'm so glad you like her. I'm so excited.
She's so cute.
I want to do like a mini comic with her so bad.
I think it would go well, yeah. You could use all the different versions of her, and you could have a full cast of characters.
God, no! It's like Spider-Verse, but it's just my fucking obsession.
It's all Moon.
One character.
Oops, all Moon.
Oops, all Moon. I should make a print that's a cereal box that says Oops, all Moon. Damn. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you get it. God damn. In this one, she's supposed to be like a shooting star that Kimoy is her forever partner. I love them so much.
In every universe.
Every universe. It's so fun, like, putting them in different situations. But in that one, he's a med student. Like, he's going in to, like, be a surgeon. So he's, like, works long nights. He's exhausted all the time. He doesn't have a fucking life. And then he's got his, like, golden retriever roommate, Yanni, who, like, just got a boyfriend. So he's moving out. So he's gonna be alone in his house again. He's got his, like, penthouse apartment. It's all bougie, full of plants, whatever.
Living his best life.
I know he doesn't even get to live in his house, but
He's
it's
too
there.
busy doing work, yeah.
Yeah, he's too busy living at the fucking. He comes to water his plants and then leaves. There's like no food in his fridge.
He's just gonna
It's
get a
a
self-watering
facade.
system eventually.
Eventually, just give it
And just
time. Give it
repot them once
time.
a year.
Exactly. But he ends up like getting crashed with Yanni on his last night in the apartment. Uh, and him and Yanni were like dicking around on the porch and they're joking around. And then they see a shooting star. And Yanni says, "Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, dude. You gotta do it." He's like, "That's stupid. Where are we 5?" He's like, "You gotta
Yeah,
fucking
do
do it.
it.
You have to."
It's a
So like,
law.
exactly. So he's like, "Fine, fuck it." He like closes his eyes. He's gonna pretend to make a wish, and half-assedly he makes a wish that he doesn't want to be alone. He's
Aww.
like, "I wish my apartment wasn't empty when I came home." Uh, so the next morning, like he goes to work the next day. When he comes back, it's like late at fucking night. He comes into his door and he's going to his balcony where all his plants are, and there's a bright fucking light, and he like loses his shit, and he looks up, and there's this terrifying Eldritch horror eye
Yeah, I saw
surrounded
that.
by glowing light.
The
Yeah,
first
it's like
form, and I was just
staring.
like, "Oh, that's so cool."
He's so scary. It's got like these butterfly lashes and shit, and then like it
Yeah.
touches him, like he comes up and close to it because it's like this big thing, and he ends up touching it, and then it like morphs and melts into this like more humanoid figure. And when she was a star, she heard his wish. It's like the wishes that like mean the most are what they actually hear. So she does, as she travels around the earth, she like answers little wishes here and there. But she had heard his wish and had, I don't remember what it was. I have it written down, but at some point she had like fallen for him. So she
Aww.
literally fell for him. And
Aww.
throughout the story, she gives up parts of her self to like become more human, to be closer to him.
Giving tree.
Yeah, giving tree. So like the first one to do is she gives up her she has 4 sets of wings. The 2 back wings, her head wings, and then there is a set on her tail. She gives up a set of wings so that she can understand him, like communicate with him, so she
Yeah.
can talk. So her wings fall off and her mouth rips open, and she's got a mouth now, so she can talk. And then she wants to go out with him because like she wants to follow him out of the
Yeah.
house, but he's like, "You cannot leave the house."
Not
Absolutely
like that.
not.
Hell no.
So she drops her lower back wings in her head wings to be able to like put clothes on and like
Ah.
hide. And then as she goes, like she
Look more
loses her
normal.
bird feet,
Yeah.
she loses her tail. And then she at the end she's supposed to just give up being the celestial being like for him, just because
Aww.
she loves him and wants to be closer to him. Yeah.
That's
It's like a cheesy
sweet.
love story.
Cheesy
I
love
love
story.
them.
They're very cute.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I love
He better
them
treat
so
her
much.
right, or I'm gonna snatch up his girl.
He's oh god, I know, right? God forbid Moon is ever in the front yard selling a bunch of shit for super cheap.
I know, right? We're gonna snatch up his girl. You can't treat this one wrong.
God damn. God, I love them so much though.
They're
I
so
love
cute.
the little head worlds. Oh, I'm hoping that more people will talk to me about their OCs once my book is out, because that's
Hell
all I
yeah.
want. Oh,
I have bad news. I don't have any. They're
damn!
looking at
Join
it.
me, join me, nerd.
Oh, I'm so bad at making characters.
They always start with stuff that I just like drawing, or I want to learn how to draw better.
Understandable. I usually just
Like,
throw my character, like, my one VTuber at that. I'm like, here, she wears a dress now.
There,
The end.
we're here. A fucking mood. Moon, I actually just made her, whenever I was designing her, like, person form, because, like I said, originally she was an Urkin. Uh, I had a commission, and I've always been a huge fan of, like, the colored eyelashes.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
do
when
love
they're not just
those.
black. And I could never draw them. They always look clunky and, like, garbage, and I still suffer with them. But it was like a key factor, so I made her albino. She's got like the bright pink eyes. She's allergic to the sun because I put a little bit of me in there.
I say she you.
I know, right? She's a little guy. And that helped me a lot with that one. That's been really fun.
That's super cute.
Kimoy was my wife's character.
That's so cute.
Hell yeah. I love making little dudes.
I love other
I
people's
think
little dudes.
hell yeah. What is your favorite part of drawing?
The coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost get kind of lost in it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like it's
Is it
just
like the choosing the colors or just the process of it?
the process, I think, more than anything. I know that I have room for improvement when it comes to choosing colors. I could definitely improve there, just because that's all like understanding light and all that. So
God.
it's so
Yeah.
difficult. And then finding the harmony with all of that, and making sure it translates right. So that's something I definitely could improve on. But it's fun seeing the different color combinations that are available. I really enjoy it.
Oh,
But
yes.
just the whole act of like blending, shading, coloring, mixing the colors together, seeing how the colors change. I really enjoy it.
That's why I like traditional art a lot whenever it
Oh
comes to
yeah,
coloring.
me
Because
too.
it's just, if you look at my art, aside from my dockies, a huge section of my digital art is just flat color because I put all my effort into like the gesture
Mm-hmm.
and the line art that by the time I get to the fucking coloring, I'm like, I don't want to fucking render this. I hate rendering. I love the ending result of rendering, but I cannot be fucked to render anything that I do. Like when I was sending you those references, it were colored sketches.
No, but I like it. Like, and you can obviously see that I have a similar problem because all of my stuff is colored sketches because I don't like lining. So everything is colored sketches. Like this is a painted sketch because we ain't
God,
lining shit. I don't do
you're who
lines in
I
this
want to
house.
be, dude. Oh, I want to be
Mm-mm,
you.
no.
I I tried doing that one layer fucking painting thing where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna force myself to do it.
That's
We're gonna
just how I
learn
do it.
today. Dude, whenever I finished it, it literally just looked like I fucking lined it and colored it. I'm like, that just took way longer. What is this?
I mean, like I probably could do better because like I'm kind of lining, like I'm just lining but messily and then coloring in. But I don't know, man. I don't like because I want my lines to be cleaner than I can
Yeah.
make them. So I've just given up. I don't
Dude,
do that shit
no,
anymore.
even just looking at your art style, like off the back, I can immediately tell you're a painter. I can
I
immediately
love painting.
tell that, oh, I can tell. There's so much love in the shapes and everything you put down
Oh,
and your
thank
highlight, your
you.
lighting. I'm obsessed. I've always been in
Aww.
love with people who can paint, and like it's just a beautiful art style that I will just never be able to master.
And I'm over here like,
Oh
man, I wish I could draw like at all.
God, your
I
art
can
is so
paint. I can't
good.
draw.
Oh,
Okay,
dude, no,
so
painting is so amazing. I want to learn so bad.
so when I think what really helped change my approach to painting was when I was in community college at the best animation department in Louisiana. Um,
Oh, yay, the fire.
that one. I the animation was shit, but they had really good illustration, painting, and drawing classes.
Oh,
Um, and those were phenomenal. I learned so much in those.
hell
Um,
yeah.
so those it was my first time using oil paint, for example. Um,
Oh,
and I feel like I learned a lot from that because before, oils are expensive, so like I couldn't really
they really
afford to do oil
are.
painting. But I learned
They're like
so
about the same as
much.
Copics, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're so
It's fucking
expensive.
$7 for a
A
tube, if not
tube.
more.
Yeah, and you need like 12
God.
tubes. And then
I
you
had
need the
an artist
canvas and the
gift me.
brushes and the turpentine.
It's it's so
It's
much.
so much, and
It's
then it's
so
literally a
much.
hazard to your health. So, that
Oh,
was one of the few good things about going to art school, even if it was just a community college, was being able to do stuff like that I wouldn't be able to do at home, right?
yeah.
So that was a benefit, and I feel like I learned a lot from that, and it really changed how I approach things. And I've always really been fascinated with watercolor because it has to do with like layering and transparency. And I have so many watercolors, and I so many. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Um, and I really enjoy doing watercolor, but it's much more time consuming. Um,
God. That's what gets me with painting, dude. I want
it's
it. The
so
body
time
wants
consuming.
to. Because I paint with Copics. Like, I
Yeah,
found a way
Copic
to,
is my
like,
cheat. Yeah.
Oh god, it's because I can't wait. I always end up making it a muddy mess because my
Yeah.
brain is like, no, we're making art now. I don't want to wait.
Yeah, what do you mean $15 for one watercolor? Yeah, yeah, man,
Oh.
amen. Yeah, yeah. I was looking at watercolor paints again because Dick Blick was having a sale. That's an art website, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. It's a legitimate art website.
It's so good.
Because every time you mention Dick Blick to non-artists, they're like, "Excuse me, it's not porn."
The first time I ever went to a Dick Blick was after my first fucking MFF in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
And it was my first con I ever made. Like, I think I made $2,000, which was crazy. I had never made more than like $800 a con before, but it was my first time with like merch, and I went and I made $2,000.
Hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. So I went to Dick Blick, and I spent $1,500
Yeah.
on Copic markers and refills.
Hell yeah. Because, I love me some Dick Blick. They have some great sales. But apparently
I went there.
They're so good. They recently apparently bought out a warehouse, and so they were having a sale on like the overstock from said purchase. And so I snagged some really good watercolor brushes, and I was like, well, while I'm here, I'm gonna get some watercolors that I don't fucking need because I already have like 12 pounds of watercolor tubes, and I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's that fucking what's this fuck Star Wars thing where it's like more.
Yeah, I could always use more.
The dragons,
but
dragons.
It's the dragon hoarding, I swear.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It is legitimately a problem. But yeah, they have. I looked at the prices and I was like, God, I'm glad I invested in my 12 pounds of watercolors before the prices now, because it's like legit. Like some of them are $12 a tube, and the tubes are smaller, and I'm like, this is insane.
The smallification process
is
I don't know
wild.
If you still use. I don't know if you still fucking use Copics, but I am so grateful that my irresponsible ass spent $1,500 on Copics and refills, because I have 2 giant boxes of refills because they were on super sale when I went. It's the only reason I did it. It's because normally Copics were $7 and refills were $9.
And now it's double that almost. And they're smaller.
I know! At the time, Copic markers, when I went there, the sale had them at $3 per marker.
Oh, that's a steal.
The refills were $5. Buy 2, get 1 free.
I need you to stop talking sexy to me.
No, we're all getting. Oh, I ain't gonna say it in the chat, but we know. We know. But like the refills were the markers and the refills were buy 2 get 1 free, and they were $3 and $5. So I sat there on the ground with
getting
2
all of them.
baskets.
Yeah, I would.
And I picked through everything.
I would have, yeah.
And I'm so glad, because nowadays they do not make the refills the same size as they used to.
They're tiny.
Which you could. They're huge. I have them in comparison, and it's literally like a quarter.
Yeah, they're tiny now. Everything's tiny.
Disgusting.
Like one of my favorite watercolor brands, I was like, I love this brand. Let me just go buy some right now because I'm buying these expensive ass brushes for half off, which, you know, is a steal.
Yeah.
Like the brush prices were a little bit more expensive than usual, but like good watercolor brushes.
Girl math.
It's that girl math.
You're saving money here so you can spend more money
so I can spend more money on paint that I don't need.
Yeah. As a treat.
Like the same brand, I went and pulled one of my old tubes. It's literally twice as big. And it was like a third of the price, or 2/3 the price that I paid for the tinier tube. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I know prices increase over time, like that's inevitable, but I'm so grateful past me like went and got a media that pretty much doesn't expire.
Dude, that's such a fucking real one. Let's pour one out for pastas. Hell yeah.
That proactive broke bitch thinking. We killed it on that.
Before I had any real bills for real life.
Yeah. I had that student money. She thought ahead on that.
Goddamn. Abuse. I'd do it again too.
I would do it again.
Do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
and I still have watercolor paper that's like as tall as I am. I can't even imagine how much that goes for now. I'm sure it's like a down payment on a house.
What the fuck? A-Man says, oh, and also Copic is now having the whole cracking issue for some people. To have dry markers out the box.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no.
Yes. I went to Joann's as they were closing.
Rip and piss Joann's.
I was disgusting. None of y'all can judge me. Not a single one of y'all. Not any 21 of y'all can judge me. I went to Joann's and I bought all of them because they were 50 cents a piece.
Oh yeah, no, I bought as many as I could find.
Yeah, I bought every single one. And then I actually ended up making all the ones that I had a bunch of extras for, I made into little grab boxes and gave them away to artists at conventions.
That's really cute.
Yeah, because I always get a bunch of baby artists like, I really want to get into it. I'm like, here's a set.
Here's a set. Go, my child, have a gun.
I was coming back from a convention at the top of the country, and I lived in Houston, so I stopped at every Hobby Lobby I could find. But on the route, there were 5, so it wasn't a lot. So every Hobby Lobby I could find, and I bought, if they had new colors I hadn't seen, I bought those. But I left, like, the ones that I had a bunch of behind because, like, other people needed to.
Yeah.
But whenever I hit the one in Texas, I bought them all. Because I was like, this is my last trip. I'm going to do this. Hell yeah. And I had a bunch of cons coming up. So I was like, fuck yeah. And it's insane. It's insanity. It's crazy. But a big chunk of them were dead, even though they were brand new. The whole reason I brought that up. And I was ridiculous. So fucking mad. I was so mad. If I had spent actual money on them, I would have been livid. After the whole trip, I think I had spent like $250. Okay,
that's not bad.
50-cent markers? How many markers?
That's a lot of markers.
Yeah, I think some Hobby Lobbies even had deals on top of that, but I just don't remember. Let's see. 250 divided by point.
That's hundreds of markers, yeah.
That's 500 markers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obscene
amount of markers.
Yeah.
For a good cause.
For a good cause. Many Babby artists got a little fucking bundle. There's like a bundle of like 10 fucking Copics too.
Hell yeah.
I had like a bunch of dupes. Hell yeah.
That's cool as hell.
I felt so cool. Oh yeah, dude. It was so much fun. Because a lot of people just don't get the option to see it because they're like kids. They can't try
that shit out.
Oh god, my
favorite
It's just so
expensive thing, now. Ugh.
It is. It's crazy how art, anime, and just in general has become so much easier to like become a part of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's so fucking expensive.
But the cost is what's keeping people out, unfortunately.
There are a bunch more options now though. Like my favorite thing at conventions is when I get like parents coming up and they're like, my kid really wants to get into what you're doing, and oh my god, the amount of email conversations I've had with moms and dads who are like trying to enrich their kids, where I just give them lists and lists of supplies and websites that are better to go to. It's my favorite. I love it. I love it so much.
That's adorable as hell.
It's so sweet too. Like, oh my god, the amount of parents that come by and do that kind of stuff, it's so inspiring. I love it so much. It's so cool seeing parents that like care.
Supportive parents. Yeah, that's wild to me.
Because a lot of the times they ask me because they're like, I've looked into it and it's just so expensive.
It is very expensive.
I gave you my explicit what's the word? I gave you my exclusive opinion on Cintiq. There you go.
Yes.
I hate them. I hate them so much. Wacom is the devil. It is a fucking scam.
But back in the day, that's all we had.
That was it. That was all they had. I went through 4. I didn't come from money. I never in my life ever had money. All of my Wacoms, except for one, were secondhand. But they were lightly used because my mom is a fucking wizard at finding deals.
Refurbish is the way to go.
I only ever had them for like 2-3 months
before they broke.
Before the wire broke, and then I'd pay $100-$200 to get the wire fixed, and then the port would break, and then they were they're built to break in the era. Yeah. Literally, they had the old iPhone thing.
We can thank Steve Jobs for that. Yeah.
It's insane. It makes me so mad because it's like you spend so much money on them. And it got to the point where I said, fuck it. When I finally started doing this full time, as like a good luck, I got so lucky. My grandma gave me like a $4,000 loan.
Oh, nice. She's
like, get whatever you want. You can pay me back. Never have I ever seen that much money. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, like, at that point, I was like,
are you sure?
Yeah, So I spent the money and I did so many reviews. It was just starting to get to the point where like Huon was a thing. They were
Mm-hmm.
just budding. They were just budding into
Yep.
existence. X-Pen
X-Pen. I was gonna
had
say
I
X-Pen's the other one.
just saw them, and there's one other one I don't remember. Um,
Um, those are the only two that I really know because I've been using Huion for a while.
yeah, I don't remember what it was. Oh, and people started getting more into the iPads, but I didn't use an
Yes.
iPad. I used a Samsung. No,
Oh,
fuck.
Doki had a I know what you're talking about, like a tablet with a
A
screen on it that you could
tablet.
draw on that was like a
Yeah,
Windows based tablet.
exactly. I
Yeah,
used that.
yeah.
I would buy
She
the
used that for
same
a while.
model at pawn shops,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Pawn shops. Because it was so affordable.
yeah,
And so I would talk to other people about that. And when I got my fucking Wacom, I was like, oh, not my Wacom. When I got my Huon, I
yeah.
got
Night and
it
day.
was a Surface. There you go.
Yeah, Surface.
I
Thank you, Doki.
I felt like a fucking
God.
no, dude, I felt like a spiteful fucking Avenger who lost his family. Like, you know, Kratos in the thing where he just is
Yes.
like an asshole? That
Yeah.
was me against
It's
Wacom.
Wacom. Oh, that's so funny.
The absolute unadulterated slander I would spit on Wacom because my tablet, okay, I've had this tablet since that point. That point, I think I was still in my first apartment, so I was like either not even 20 or I just turned 20. I'm 32 now. I turned 33 next month. Um,
Happy birthday.
I've had the same tablet since then. Thank you. And I actually had a few when I was doing YouTube, I got reached out by Xpen and I did a test of their tablet.
Nice.
Fantastic. But this Huon, the first one I got, I was devastated. Devastated because it broke after a week.
Oh, I'm sure they
And I
replaced
was
it
like,
without issue.
immediately because
Immediately without
I
issue.
was so used to doing customer service with Wacom. I
Yeah,
was so
it's
fucking used to it.
painful.
And I was like, and this was a new people. I took a fucking risk.
Yep, yep.
I was like, fuck, dude. I called them and I was on the phone for an hour. And that's just because I had to wait like 45 minutes to actually talk to
Speak to
someone. Because
someone.
again,
Yeah,
they were small.
they're small.
They replaced it immediately. They said once they video called me and I showed that it wasn't working, they didn't even make me mail it to them.
Oh,
They
hell
said,
yeah.
we'll send you a new one. They sent me 3 gloves for free.
What?
And they said, yeah, and they're like, if you ever have any issues, just call us. We want to make sure it works for you. I got the replacement, and this is her. She's
Hell yeah.
Oh, and they gave me a fucking discount. So originally I had spent $800. No, it was 1,000. I spent 1,000 and I got the 26-inch Huon Canvas.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a big one.
It's a big one, and I've never had a big tablet before. It was always
They're
like a fucking
nice.
11-inch. I got this one in, and it didn't work. I was like, oh fuck. And then they gave me the same one, but for 800 instead of 1,000.
Hell yeah.
And I'm obsessed with it. I tell everyone about them. I'm like actively the 2 best tablets out there. I've tried all of them. Is the Huon for
And
the
Xpen.
responsiveness and for the everything. No, iPad.
Really? iPad?
iPad.
Yeah. I have some friends that use iPad, and I'm like, I will invest in one day because being chained to my desk is kind of a pain, and I wish I could move sometimes and like sit on the couch, but that's also like I'm not a professional artist, so that's like a luxury that I don't feel that I need to invest in at this time.
Yeah, dude, I will say that a lot of the times people think you have to get like these brand new $2,000.
No, I can get a refurbished one.
Yeah, they actually have a lot older ones nowadays. You can get a iPad that runs Procreate as well as the Dreams they just came out with for less than
Ooh.
$500.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. It's so nice.
This is what
They
I
have
meant
the
earlier
best
when I said
tone
I always
pressure.
need money.
Yeah,
I just always need money.
that's the constant.
Yeah.
I will always need money.
I will spend it
Sadly.
irresponsibly on art supplies that I will probably not touch.
When I do, it'll be so cool. And then when I get the satisfaction,
I'll
my
stop.
brain will be like, well, that was fun.
Yeah, and then I'll stop.
And then a year later, you'll pick it up again for like a day. And you're
For a
like,
day.
oh,
You're like,
hell
oh,
yeah,
this
this
is
is my whole
nice.
personality.
And then I'll put it away.
And then you forget it happens.
And I forget it
sucks.
exists.
It sucks. I hate object permanence. A rude mistress. What is my music?
Hmm?
I said, what is my music? I
Are
don't
you
know
sure
what
it's
she
not
wrote.
my music? Because my music could go in too.
Oh,
There
live
we go.
chat replay is on.
I hope you have my tab muted.
Oh, I do.
Okay, good, good,
No
good.
worries. I didn't
Okay,
want to
good, good.
double because I usually used to hearing myself. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh, it just put on smooth jazz. That makes me read
Oh.
more. Like, don't make me read. Let's see. What do you usually listen to whenever you draw?
It has to be something kind of upbeat. Like I like a wide variety of music, but when I have to focus on something and do a task, it can't be chill. Because if it's too chill,
Oh,
I'll want to take a nap.
yes. Same.
It cannot be
Same.
chill.
No,
So like
I'm a big musical fanatic.
so the whole like everybody streaming lo-fi while they do art, I cannot be her. I cannot be her.
That's why that's why before we got on the stream, I was like, I'm so sorry, but I have to do this because
No,
if I
I
can't listen to my
understand.
music, I ain't gonna do nothing.
This is like the sixth time my playlist has played this song. I'm gonna get this song and throw it away if it keeps doing this. Hold on, what else is on
Put
this
it in the
playlist?
trash.
Literally something else, please, anything. What has not played? Here, y'all get this now because I'm being rickrolled by this fucking song.
That's your life now.
I'm
Hell yeah.
playing Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh, fine, a fine one.
Yes, yes, classic.
I've been obsessed the last few years. I've really dipped in. One of my favorite things that came from TikTok is how exciting and easy it is to find smaller like musicians.
Yes! I need
Oh
to
my
do that more.
God.
I really do.
All my favorite bands right now are all people I found on TikTok, and I'm actively obsessed with them.
I will
Have you
take
ever
any
heard
and all recommendations.
of what kind? I
Direct
like
to my
all
DMs.
kinds of music.
Me too.
Oh, yes. Have you ever heard of Dury?
No, I don't think I have.
They are my favorite fucking band. I recently I did fan art for them a while back. I'd never
Ooh.
done that before. But I got to meet them at a concert that came to Indianapolis and I ugly cried. I am so not normal about that band. I've never had that before. They're just so sweet and all their music is so good.
Aww.
And I got latched onto it. All the bands I have right now that I'm obsessed with have just been I've really gotten into music the last 2 years with my like mental struggles,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
as we all do.
Yes, yes, yes.
And they all like have music that talks about like dealing with a like artist burnout or
Yeah.
like the struggles with creating and the struggles with like pursuing this life and everything like that. And it's just the music is so good and upbeat and it's just so nice because it
Hell
doesn't feel
yeah.
like it's dealing with that.
Oh,
But
that's my
Dury is like this,
favorite genres when it's like it sounds
yes,
cutesy and upbeat, and then it's like, I'm gonna go kill my neighbor. And you're like, hell yeah, let's go kill our
yeah.
neighbor.
Have you heard of Madeline May or Elio May?
No, I'm old and I haven't updated my music taste in like a decade. So, like,
Dude, before then, everything I listened to is either a musical or alt
I've
rock from the
been,
early 2000s and late 90s.
I'll be honest, I've been really digging heavy metal lately. So,
Ooh.
and because
Oh yeah.
I love me some good metal. Because
Fucking
it's, but I
awesome.
have to be kind of picky about it because, you know, some of it is very,
Dude, they're all so unique in their own little ways.
they're all
You
unique
gotta
in their
pick.
own little ways, and some are very directed towards a specific audience that I don't enjoy. So I have to be
Yeah.
careful with that. But otherwise, like I've been really enjoying just finding new metal.
Hell
Um,
yeah, dude.
so that's been my kick lately.
Oh,
And then
it's so I love
people will
finding
send
new
me
stuff.
silly things, and I'm like, hell yeah, send me your dwarf metal, send me your science metal. It's so funny. I love
Yes.
it. It's so
Insert
funny.
metal here.
Insert rare metal genre.
This is my rare shiny metal.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You get it. You get
Fucking
it.
I listen to a lot of like indie rock, I guess. I
I'm
like
down.
folk a lot too, and musicals, like I said. I
Mm-hmm.
love. I think right now I mostly listen to Madeline May, Dury, AJR, Joe P. Oh God, MB Hold. I like MB Hold a lot, and
Yoki,
like
take notes.
Slim Dan.
My favorite artist, I gotta say, is Tom Cardy.
I know that name. I know that.
I heard my roommate laugh from the other room. He's a comedian.
Oh
Uh,
hell yeah.
yeah, he does a lot of really funny songs. Like the Human Centipede song. I don't know if you've heard Red Flags, Human Centipede, or
I
Mixed
have
Signals.
not.
Oh my, I love Tom Cardy. He's hilarious.
Hell
He's an
yes.
Australian white dude. He's so awkward and so funny. Um, but yeah, so I'll just like on playlists that I share with my roommate, I'll just occasionally sneak like one of his really short ones in there and be like, "Here, you get to listen to this one about tub shitting. This is for you now.
It's like a gift.
A gift for you. 20 seconds of this. Enjoy."
What is it? A gift, a simple orb, nothing more.
Nothing more. And then
Oh
it
my
just breaks
god.
up like it just adds a little bit of silliness to it, and I really enjoy it.
I love that. Back before when I first started doing Twitch, I started because of like an online convention, but they didn't have the music
Oh,
issue.
yeah.
It's before all the DCAs or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. DCMAs, I
Um,
think.
yes, I had this fucking app or this thing attached, this extension or whatever they're called, where people in the stream we could make a playlist together.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, I miss that more than anything else. I loved being
Yeah,
able
the viewers
to
have
just
some
listen to
unhinged
everyone.
shit and it's amazing.
Dude, I have so much music that I got from people in my stream that I still listen to. And then
Hmm.
my favorite memory and my favorite thing is I had this one guy who would come into my stream every hour on the hour because he'd sit in my stream all day. I love him. He would play Ocean Man every hour on the hour.
That's so funny. He's like, just so you know, it's been an hour. Here's Ocean
Maybe
Man.
a Ocean Man, take me by the hand.
Just so you know,
It
it's
was,
been an hour. Here's an Ocean Man.
it was constant, and
It's
it was my
so
favorite thing.
funny.
I made merchandise of
That's
it because it was
beautiful.
so funny. Oh, I met them at a convention once, and I had made them an Ocean Man badge.
That's
It
beautiful.
was it was so good.
That's so good.
Now I don't get that raw, unadulterated experience anymore, and it's
Yeah.
rude as hell. Eh, there we go. I did your little eyeball guy. I love them.
Yay. I love him.
Ignore that.
Oh shit, I
There
haven't
we
saved
go.
in a while. Let's do that.
Ooh!
I saw your
What
spinning
is
and I was like, oh
saving?
no, it's time for saves.
Oh, not the spinning.
The spinning scares
God, I
me.
love Sai. What was your what art program do you use?
I'm currently using Rebel, but I use Clip Studio for a lot of other stuff as well.
I've never heard of Rebel before. What's that?
I like Rebel for painting because it does better with like the color mixing and the textures.
It
Um,
looks so good.
yeah, it
I
gives
thought you
me
were on an iPad.
hell no, no. This is I don't have an iPad. This is Rebel. It has like a probably can't see it because my fat head's covering it, but there on the bottom by the layers, there's like a canvas that you can change the canvas of. So like I can change it to different textures of the canvas, and it'll carry it through all the layers instead of just using a specific brush. It's the canvas is textured, and you can change the background color.
Oh my
Um,
god, that's so cool.
it's so nice. It feels more natural to me than most digital painting. Um, and like
Oh,
the
thank you for the hydrate, Malo.
oh yeah, we should do that.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh, Zipa.
and like the oil brushes they have, like even the defaults just feel right. I don't know how else to describe it. They just
I need
feel
you to know.
better.
Dude, that's why I like I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see you get your hands on an iPad because
Oh, it'd be fun.
I talked my friend into it because she's a painter and she's like, I just hate digital art. I can't get into it.
I
If
don't
you get a
mind
paper
it.
texture, if you get
Yeah.
a paper texture for an iPad, it feels exactly like drawing because you can even tilt your pen all the way on the
Yeah.
side to get that charcoal feel. Um,
I think
but you
my
can
big
also get
issue
so many brushes.
Yeah, my I think my big issue is like when I actually paint in person, like with real paint, I have one square brush and I do everything with that square brush. I can turn it into a line, I can
Yes.
turn it into a point, I can turn it into a square, I can turn it into a circle, I can turn it into
So
anything
good.
with just one brush. And I have trouble doing that digitally because I'm too lazy to switch brushes even in real life. So like
I have
I
so I have so many brushes. I'm about to shame myself. I'm gonna shame myself right now. So I have sorry, I have to like prepare myself.
no, you're good.
On my iPad, I have over 200 brushes.
I could
And then I
never
have
keep
a favorite.
track.
So what you do is what I do is when I get a new brush pack, because I have so many of different textures, different
Yeah,
so
because I
and
use
so's,
Clip
and they're
Studio
all
for the variety of brushes and textures. They're
yes.
fantastic.
I'll use them. I make a rule. If I get a brush pack, I have to use it. Genuinely use all of the brushes and try drawing with all of the brushes for a week. And then I'll take my favorite brushes from
Smart.
it and then I'll put them in a favorites folder. And then I have my
Ooh.
backup bitches and then my main girls.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh my god, it's the favorites thing is a game changer, but like I think out of all my hundreds and hundreds of brushes, I think I use about 30 of them like that I switch between, but there's mainly like 2 that I use for everything.
See, that's still like, I feel like I'm too lazy.
I feel you.
Me over
I
here
feel that
using the literal same brush this entire stream. I have not
so
changed brushes
fucking
this
sick
entire stream.
though. That's that painter fucking brain of yours.
I
My
just
brain don't
can't.
work that good. Oh, you're amazing. You're so
Oh,
powerful.
thank you.
Oh,
And I've
but
used several layers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like all my sketching and everything is on different layers, but all this painting and color that I'm doing is the same layer.
God, you're so cool. I want to
I
be like
can
you when
only
I
do this
grow
one
up.
layer.
Oh God, you
Whereas I'm
said this
over
thing
here.
blinks, right?
Yeah, he blinks when he
Okay, good.
talks.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Okay, continue. You were saying.
no, but like that's I feel like that's just because that's how I am in real life too. Like I find one or two brushes that I really like, and I just use those. And like when I
Oh,
do
it's so
watercolor,
hard.
one brush. I use one brush to
Oh
soak the paper, and then one brush to actually paint with. So like I don't know why I'm like this.
God, I'm
It's
here
just
for it. I'm
what I'm
here for
doing.
it. That's so relatable though. If I find an art supply that I like, I hoard it like a fucking monster.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
like, no,
mine
because if it's
now.
gone, I'll never get it back.
Exactly. Or they'll do that thing they've been doing where they make it shittier over a decade.
Oh, it's so mean. It's so mean. I'm like, please, the term starving artist is
Is
real. I'm
real. We're
already
suffering.
starving. Don't be mean to me.
Mm,
Ugh, the disrespect is unimaginable.
I should color that in as an eyelash now.
Hell yeah. God, I need you to know that I'm gonna use my bougie fucking printer to make this really obnoxiously big and frame it in my office.
Oh, I better do good then. I better not be lazy.
You're already doing amazing.
I'll be
Dude,
real. I'm
I'm
already doing a lot more
upset.
than I normally do. I got
Oh,
locked in and I was like, I'm distracted, and this is a lot more than I normally do. Because I'm
so
like legit painting
sweet.
now.
Uh, oh
Because
no, I
like,
guess I have to go all out
no,
on
you
yours.
really
Oh
don't. You really
no.
don't. I just have a
But I
problem.
already will. I already will
Like,
though.
let me, if I hopefully don't crash my computer doing this, but let me pull up one of my lazy ones I've done in Rebel, and you can see the disgusting brushwork I do normally just say I'm done with. Um, where is it?
Art lasts as long as the whimsy does.
Yes, yes,
Sometimes
yes.
the exhaustion takes over.
Like I know when I was learning to paint in college and in a painting class, one of the other artists came up to me and was like, "Hey, I mean this entirely as a compliment, but your work just like falls apart when I get close and I love it." And I'm like, I don't know what that means. But what she meant was like I have this, and I don't know if this is a problem, but I call it a problem. I have this problem where I make really like just shapes, just nonsensical
Mhm.
shapes that make sense when you get further away. But if you get really close up, they're just garbage.
That is actually such a sought after quality to have in your art. Like it's so rare to just have that. It's what that says that you would actually be so fucking good at murals and stuff like that
Yeah.
because you're able to think of the bigger picture rather than what exactly is in front of you, and that is so sought after. Like, that's amazing, dude.
I actually did kind of do murals for a little while. When I
Hell
was in high school,
yeah.
like I did. So since I lived in Louisiana, um, we had like floats and shit, and so I had a neighbor that would regularly do like Mardi Gras floats, and I would help paint her like her stuff there. But like I don't know what's wrong with me. My stuff looks messy as hell up close. Like this is garbage.
It's so beautiful.
Garbage from a butt, Poop from
Garbage
a butt.
from a butt.
Garbage from a butt.
Literally poop from a butt.
Literally poop from a butt.
God damn.
But then you get further away and it's just like, okay, that doesn't look too bad. I'm fine with it looking like garbage from a butt up close.
It's so beautiful, dude.
Well, thank you.
I love it. I draw so, like, with my Dockies, I'm always so grateful that it's not really something you can zoom in on.
Yeah.
And I don't post the full images online, but remember that thing I told you about where it's just me doing my best?
Yeah.
I have followers and stuff, but that in no way makes me a professional just because I draw art for a living and I'm an artist and that's all who I am. I am so rough.
Yeah, I'm just, like I envy like artists like you that can do line work. Like it's so sick. And I'm just like here like, nah, I'm gonna draw garbage. I'm just gonna draw garbage.
God, no, you're a painter. I only do line art because I can't. I like line art because no matter how I render or color, as fucked up as it gets, if the line art's good enough, it'll be good
It'll be
enough.
fine.
Exactly. But like, oh my God, something I envy about painters is that painters have such beautiful shapes because of the way it's always going to be more fluid. It's always going to be like,
I think I'm crashing my program.
oh no.
It's fine. Hold on. Oh my God, keep going.
Oh God, it's always going to have like this fluidity that line art just takes away from. Because like even like when I was sending all my references, almost all of them are sketches. I do not line and color my OCs. It's a rule I gave myself whenever I started drawing them because they were warm-ups. I was like, I can't spend a bunch of time on my OC art. It's literally like maybe an hour before I work, an hour after I work. It's all sketches.
Yeah.
That way I don't
an example of the
like
garbage I normally do.
Myself. Oh, let me see.
Fucking garbage ass.
Oh my God, show me what you got.
Garbage ass, fucking not even in the line, just fucking
I don't believe
from a butt.
Lines are a suggestion.
What is this?
Where is it? I can't see it.
What is this?
I wish to perceive.
And then when you go far away, it looks okay.
Where did you post it?
Oh, I'm streaming it. Yeah. I can send you a big picture.
It's not updated. Let me read. Oh God, oh, I'm not logged in. That'll do it. That'll do it. One moment.
No, you're good. How can you not be logged in and also be streaming?
I don't know. I was logged in. This is
so funny. Because I don't normally save like big enough pictures where you can zoom in and see the garbage. So I have to pull up like the original Rebel file for you to see the garbage, but like this is poop from a butt, man.
Oh my God, I'm missing it. I'm missing it.
I'll send you a screenshot. Hold on.
Oh God, I'm running.
No, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. This is like the biggest poop from a butt I have seen.
Oh my God,
in so long. Let me send it to you.
The suspense, it's killing me. God. It's
Where's
so
my keyboard?
Pretty.
Like that's such a mess.
No, that's just you painting. It's beautiful.
That's such a mess. But like if you go far away, it looks a lot better.
Show me what you got, you fucking lunatic. I'm watching a basketball ad right now.
I'm sorry, my ads should only be 30 seconds. I hate the ads. I would get rid of them if I could.
Look, they said this is poop from a butt.
It's poop from a butt. Look, if you zoom in, it's so crunchy. It's so fucking crunchy.
The fucking absolute bombastic side I am giving you right now.
It's so crunchy, man. It is
so
not pretty. It is not pretty.
That painter brain is like, your shapes are so good that they don't need to be super clean.
Yeah,
they're
they
like
don't need to be clean.
it's garbage.
It's so
good.
It's poopy.
It's giving RPG painter vibes, which is like my favorite art style, literally.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Hell yeah.
Now let me try to reopen what I'm working on and hopefully not ruin. The only bad side about Rebel, I love Rebel, but the only downside is it's very hungry, like resource intensive, very hungry. Oh yeah, it didn't save my shit. Hold on, my file open.
Oh
This
God,
one.
you gotta save. You gotta save. It's so beautiful. Oh, can you zoom out so my wife can see?
Yeah, hold
I've
on. I'm
been
I'm
like,
loading. There's a
oh,
version that it saved in the middle of me freaking the program out that has eyelashes. So just give me a second.
oh, I'm
There we
so
go.
excited.
There we go. There we go. It should be back now. I can just send you a screenshot
Hell yeah. For some reason, I'm gonna send you a picture. This is what mine has stayed on for a while. Where is it?
and paste on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look!
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't
frame
know
it
why
and put it in my
it
office.
stopped right there, but that's what I've been focusing on, so like that's fair. But
Oh my God. I mean, it's been a beautiful view.
well,
I'm
thank
obsessed,
you.
dude. I'm so obsessed with this.
I'm glad you
Her
like it.
little ear phalanges.
Yeah,
I'm
I
dead.
noticed those. I put them in.
Hell yeah. The little wiggles.
Little wibbles, they're very cute.
Thank you. It was an accident originally. I just shittily sketched it while being not zoomed in, and when I zoomed in, it was kind of wiggly, and I was like, "We'll stick it. That's ours now."
Is happening now. Oh, is my program crashing?
You never. Okay.
I see it flashing something on the screen, and I'm like, "You good, Rebel?
Oh
Are we okay,
God. So it
Rebel?"
uses a bunch of resources. She's
Yeah,
fussy.
it's just really fussy. Oh, I
Damn.
might
The
need to close and
disrespect.
reopen it.
I've never even heard about that program.
I mean, there's probably an updated version that's not quite as fussy, but I'm cheap.
Dude, I feel that. I've been using the same fucking art program since I started drawing digitally.
Yep.
It's fucking Paint Tool Sai.
Hell yeah.
I refuse to leave her. She's everything.
I think I started on Microsoft Paint, so like mood.
Okay, if we're going there,
Yeah.
then yeah. I used to draw with a
With a
mouse in
mouse.
Microsoft Paint,
With a mouse in
and I was like, this
Microsoft
is it.
Paint. Yep, the
I
OG.
remember my mom got me my first like shitty little Wacom, like the tiniest, like 6 inch, seven
Yeah.
inch Wacom lap tablet, and I was so excited. And then it came in, and it was so hard to get used to that I stopped touching it. I went back to the mouse.
That's
My
so
dad got
funny.
home from work. She got it for like $40 on eBay. Um, my dad came home and saw me with the mouse, and he was so upset. And
He's
he
like,
was
"What about the
like,
tablet?"
yeah, he took the mouse and then he threw it away. And he says,
Oh,
now
no.
everyone has to use that until you get better at it.
Oh my
So
god.
I had to sit down and get good or go
Oh, what the fuck
go
happened?
home.
What
Oh,
happened?
oh no, are you good?
I don't know. Someone threw something at me.
Oh,
I don't know
damn,
what
I
happened.
missed it.
Oh, Twix, thank you so much for following. I couldn't think of the word. My brain farted.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Twix, and
back,
thank you for
Twix.
following. Welcome back.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Welcome back.
I've grown to just accept the paint brain, I suppose, and the
I think
mess.
it helps too. Honestly, I feel like every now and then
You're
I
good now,
get a little
Rebel.
fucking whimsy in my heart and I open MS Paint and doodle in that.
Yeah,
It just hits different. I
I like
actually
the
started
crunch.
yes. I sometimes I wiggle back to my roots and I draw in a chunky binary tool and oh,
Nice.
it's so crispy.
Okay, let me just make
I
sure
love
this
it.
is saving. I don't want to lose this work.
Oh god, no.
Nah, huh. Let me just make sure the preview looks right. Yeah,
My
that looks right.
Kokoro would be fucking brokero.
I mean, it's gonna take me a while to finish anyway.
Oh, it's
I'm so
beautiful.
slow.
Dude, take your absolute time. No worries.
Okay, yeah, we
We've
good. We
been
good to
here
work.
for I don't even know how long, and I have done a bottle
Uh,
and a tooth and sketched a head.
it says 3.5 hours is what Twitch is saying.
There you go.
I'll
Three and a
accept
half
that.
hours. You got this beautiful painted piece, and I'm lining a
Right.
tooth
I've
and a
got
bottle.
I've got no you
500 wings.
I've got 2.5 wings, a portion of an ear, and some face.
I think those wings count as like 6 things each because they're fucking
No,
gorgeous.
no,
And they
no.
were of the devil.
Look, to be fair, I did spend a lot of time like this morning and yesterday just like sketch, reference, doodle, sketch, more sketch. I do this thing where I'm constantly like redrawing the same thing 200 times in different ways.
Yeah. Do you do that thing where you'll finally get it right and then you'll go do something else, but then you'll notice one thing about the
Uh-huh.
old thing? So you have to go back to the old thing and fix that, and then you're like,
Yeah,
where was I?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's been a day and you're like, yeah, that hand looks real fucking good. And then you zoom
Yeah.
out and then it's the rest of it that's still sketch.
I have that problem. Like you can see that this top hand she's got going on, um, that's my shame hand. We're gonna fix that later. But the hand that's by
Oh,
her face, that's a good hand. I like that hand. I'm ready to ruin that later. So
so beautiful, dude. It's so
that's I like
gorgeous.
that hand. That's a good hand. I like
They
to
both look
reference
amazing.
that top one could be better.
I like it
It's
because it looks
okay.
like you push the perspective really well
I
on
was
it. Like the
trying
palm
to.
does look closer.
Yeah, I was trying to. I often have this problem where I make like hands accidentally too big. So I'm actually content with the size of that one though. I'm
They
okay with
look
that one.
fantastic. Do you know a secret to know if your hand shape looks is appropriate or not? I will show you.
Hands are supposed to be half the size of your face, like
Yes.
half the width of your face.
If you're ever having issues with seeing if it's accurate, like with that one you're worried about like it not looking correct or something, like you said,
Yeah.
it looks beautiful. You can do
Yeah.
like the main fingers and then like the little backs. Yeah, okay, there's your fingers. And then like usually I'll do like the fingernails if they have them. And then if you take a darker color, and it helps, like at least it helps my brain kind of like
Mhm.
realize if it's accurate or not, but I'll like color the underparts like this,
Yeah.
like the drop shadow, and like you'll have a better understanding of if it looks good after that.
No, that makes sense because having the shadows really help a lot with understanding the form and making sure it looks right. Like the thumb, the tiny little thumb that's peeking out right here, it would look silly if that was more visible. And that's why, like, I'm more okay with this hand having added some shadows to it. I'm like, it's passable for now.
Oh,
Um,
they look
we'll come back
so
to it
good.
later.
You said
But
that's later me's
that's
problem.
later me problem. She can deal with that later. Right now, we're gonna work on this. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, I often have to like draw the hand and then resize it because I'll draw it proportionally, but it's just like too big.
I've been having issues with my hands doing that, and then my fucking head's doing that. Like I have
Yeah.
to make the head smaller a lot of the times. I'm like, no.
I also often have the problem, especially when working digitally, where like I try to sketch out like the gesture or the form or the general composition first, and then I have to size it down like 6 times before it's gonna fit my page.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a pretty
That's
constant.
it. Been there. It don't get
Yeah,
better. It
it
don't
it
go
never get
away.
better. It never get better.
If someone says it get better, they're a
They lie.
witch. They're a lying
They're a
witch.
liar.
Oh, said the liar, lyingly.
Like a liar.
Yeah, you get
Oops.
it. You get it.
I get it. I get it. Where's
I think that's my favorite part about digital is I can just grab shit and
and
manhandle it in the
yeah,
sketch phase.
like that
Okay.
is hands down my favorite part of digital is that I can manipulate things, and I usually do my sketches in clip for that reason because it's better at manipulating. Um, Rebel is a lot less forgiving when it comes to manipulating things.
Oh,
Um,
dude, nothing I've ever drawn on manipulates like fucking the iPad.
oh, I can
It
imagine.
it is magic. Like cuz they have this they have different variants of manipulation, but they have this one where you can literally it gives you a grid over the art, and depending on how big it
Ooh,
is depends on how intense the grid is, and you can grab every corner and wiggle it around, and it'll complete.
ooh.
Oh, it's so good, and it doesn't get pixelated after you do it if you have your
Oh, it's
settings right.
vectored. Yeah,
Oh, it's so good. I just figured out how to do that, so I'm very
I'm very
passionate about
excited.
it. Oh my god. Because I can just finish a piece of art and then fuck with it and it's done.
Yeah, that is the best part of digital. I will give digital that. Cannot
Oh
complain
yeah.
about that.
Something is bothering me about the face and I can't figure out what it is.
Which one?
I goofed the nose.
It looks fine. I can't tell.
eh, eh, it didn't connect. It made her look like she had flat lizard face.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay, so the nose
You
went
drew
like
too many
this.
reptiles
I
over at
know! Too
Flaw.
many worm. I drew so many. Okay, okay, okay. So let me get rid of the eyebrow thing. Let me get rid of that. There. I have to draw the nose and then delete most of the nose.
No, I understand.
Drawing is weird.
Mm-hmm. Like you were asking earlier if I like, draw through stuff. I'm like, that's everything I do. I just draw through everything. It's a
Yeah!
disaster. Everything is
I
drawn
can't.
through.
I'm so bad at thumbnailing and I'm so bad at planning art. I have no idea what anything is gonna look like. I just kind of jump into it and hope for the fucking best.
Yeah,
Oh my
and just
god.
redraw things 12 times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, as is tradition. I'll get there eventually.
If I were a smarter artist, I would thumbnail more. And I think about it. I think about it before I start. I'm like, I should thumbnail this. And then I do one or two and I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do this actually. I don't
Like
do
that?
it. Yeah.
That was a stupid idea.
Yeah, I ain't doing that actually. We're gonna do something else.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I could get into the vibe because I have so many art friends at thumbnail. I'm like, wow, you guys are so cool. Well, anyways, back to what I was
Back
not
to the
doing.
garbage I'm making.
Yeah. It's like, oh, what's your idea? I'm like, what idea?
The what?
We're just what?
They
I could
asked for
never-
this.
I'd
This
have
is
to
what's
use my
happening.
brain. That's probably whenever I take commissions, I don't ask for exact stuff. I ask for a vibe, and I'm like,
Yeah.
let's see where this takes us, homie, because we're in this ride together now.
Yeah, if you want an exact pose, I'm gonna struggle more, I'll be real.
Oh, yeah, because I get so whenever it's super specific, I get so anal about it. Because
Well,
I'm
'cause I
like,
want it to be
oh,
perfect.
beans. Yeah.
I think that's why I have
yeah.
issue with my painterly style is because I am naturally a bit of a perfectionist. And lines just and the line work that y'all do is just so crispy and clean and perfect, and I'm just sitting here like, I made a mess.
No, you have to embrace it,
made a
dude. Oh my
mess.
god, that's the whimsy of like painting. It's just
Yeah.
oh, it's like I am a whore for anatomy. I'm actually like obsessed with how the human body works. If that doesn't sound fucking creepy.
No, I understand.
Oh my god, like I had a few years ago, I was working on something and I had someone in my stream comment on how goofy my hands looked. And I got so frustrated and upset that I spent a month drawing nothing but hands. And now like hands and feet are one of my favorite tools to use to like push an emotion a little further.
Yeah,
Push
they're
an
so
emote.
expressive.
They're so expressive, but now everyone thinks I have a foot fetish. I'm like, no, please. I just know how to pose them now, please.
Oh, that's so
I just
funny
think-
and unfortunate.
I know. I love drawing hands and I love drawing feet and I love drawing like everything else, but I'm like, oh, bees.
That's so
it's like
funny. Yeah,
when I
there's
first joined the first. Oh yeah, you go.
no. I was gonna say there's like a manhwa that a friend recommended, and part of their sell to it was like, we're pretty sure the artist has a foot fetish, and I was like, maybe they just want to flex because I know a lot of artists that are just like, I know how to draw hands, that's a flex. And then I started reading it, I was like, no, this is a foot fetish.
Dude, me and Cumber we follow this same manhwa artist. It's always a fucking manhwa artist.
Yeah, it's always a
We
fucking
follow
manhwa
this-
artist.
We follow this manhwa artist that beautiful art. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. And we're sitting there catching up because it's been a while since we had read it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, perspective. They got really into perspective shots. And I'm still watching it. And I'm reading it and I'm going. I'm like, wow, this like foot up view is insane.
Yeah.
It goes so hard. Cause it's like, wait a minute. I gotta like.
I was
gotta
like, this
show you.
perspective is hard, and props for doing it, but like,
Yeah,
there was no story reason to have his foot up that close to the camera.
literally, it was
like you're either
this.
flexing or there's a foot fetish involved in here.
Exactly, and we were watching like she had like this whole thing. I'm gonna fuck this up because I fucking am not the best. But she was
Perspective
like,
is hard.
I know. And it was like this whole like thing. And I'm like, wow, that looks beautiful. And then it kept being like centered on the feet.
On
And
the
I was like,
feet.
huh, these perspective shots sure are only from the ground up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I was sat there, and at the very end, she usually had like a little mini comic of an author's note. And it opens up with her sitting on a stool, and there's nothing else, and she's like holding her hands together, and she goes, "You probably noticed the feet." What the fuck? And she goes, "I found out something about me last month, and now it's your problem."
Yep.
Like, I love feet. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it up. Fuck it up, dude.
I'm glad you own it, man.
Oh, I love it.
So funny,
oh
though.
God. We love it when an artist finds a passion.
Even if it's feet.
Even if it's feet. God.
It's
I
just
think whenever
so funny.
I've always been a big fan of drawing like teeth and maws because it's the first like expression
they're so
thing I learned
cool.
how to do. It's so cool when you do it right.
Yeah, they can be really cool.
And I'm still learning. Obviously, I don't think I'm ever going to be like perfect.
Well,
with
mouths
something.
are really complicated. Will, shush.
And they're all different, especially in the furry fandom. But I was oh god, my brain turned
Good
off.
effort. Hold on, where are my dog treats? I got a reward for that. That was she tried.
Are they being a good noodle?
She's being a good noodle. Yeah, hold on.
She didn't even assault you.
No. She's busy barking at the neighbors. But she did it so quietly that I'm like, you know what? You can have a tiny treat for that.
Hell yeah, but the taste, a crumb.
But the taste. Good girl.
Oh, I'm here for it. I forgot what I was talking about. She's
Maws, drawing mouths and teeth in the furry fandom.
So when I first got into the furry fandom, I didn't know what vor was.
Yeah.
I
didn't either.
So I got a DM. Yeah, I got a speed track. So, like I said, I wasn't a furry. I didn't really know anything about the subgenres or so and so. So I get this message. I had been doing a few headshots of people, and I was like, oh hell yeah! I love drawing the teeth. They're so fun.
They're so cool.
They're so cool. Hunagi, it might not be the story you're thinking about. I hope it isn't. The one isn't Twitch verified.
That's so funny.
But I got this message from this guy on Fur Affinity. I made a Fur Affinity, posted 6 pictures, and the same day this guy messaged me. He's like, "Hey, are you open for commissions?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I am," because I had never had someone online message me for commissions.
Hell yeah.
Ever. I was like, "Fuck yeah." So they're like, "Do you do vor?" And I was like,
"You're like, what's a vor?"
And he sent me a link to a Dropbox.
Even scarier. Honestly.
So I'm like, okay. So I click on it, and when I tell you, there are different levels to vor. And that motherfucker put me at the top hard vor area. And oh my god. I was like, no, I don't draw that. I don't draw that. Because it was like the hard vor stuff. I'm not going to go into what that is. You got to Google it. Don't look at the images. But I was like, oh, no, I don't.
Thank you for thinking of me, but no.
Yeah, no. He's like, oh, well, I really like how you draw teeth. I'm like, if it's shoulder up, I've got you. I got you. Anything below that, and I don't know.
That's so funny.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the FWA Dragon story. That's the one I can't go into.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that one. You can tell me that later.
I have to tell you that one later. That's my first ever experience. My first wild furry experience at my first FurCon. Buck wild!
Oh
my
god,
wild!
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh, I'm excited. It's my favorite story to tell.
It's just not Twitch safe.
No, absolutely not.
Just immediate
no. It wasn't life safe when it happened.
Oh no.
That shit was crazy.
That reminds me of like when I first started, like wee baby Lily was on like DeviantArt in high school and drawing like slightly chubby girls because, you know, as a maturing person, I was slightly chubby. And so I was draw what I relate to. And then someone's like,
Fuck
hey, you
yeah.
do commissions? Do you do inflation? And you're like, the fuck's an inflation? And then you look it up and you're like, no. No,
I
thank
feel like
you.
every artist I know has had that message, and it's always a different fetish.
Yeah.
Every time it's a different fetish.
You do X fetish? No.
had a friend-
Absolutely not.
I had a friend who was obsessed with birds, so she drew these really beautiful like pieces of like birds swooping down and picking stuff up.
Oh,
with their
that's a
feet.
fetish somewhere.
It is.
Yeah,
it
that's
is!
a fetish.
So
There's one for
she was
stepping
like-
on things too.
It's true. It's true. And you know what? I think my favorite part about the furry fandom is getting to like see all, because where the fuck else am I gonna work where I get to see all these fetishes?
Yeah.
Because like everyone's got their own thing. As long as it's healthy, I'm
As long
fucking
as-
here for it.
As long as it's consensual and, you know,
Exactly.
as long as it's consensual and I can't even say legal because some of that shit's not technically legal. But as long as it's
Yeah.
consensual and no one's dying, we good.
Yeah. As long as we a good noodle about it and not
Yeah.
a bad noodle about it, we're fine.
We're fine.
Like my favorite part is I have a place where I stream my like NSFW stuff, and I
Mhm.
love talking to people and hearing about how they got into that, because my wife
how do you
actually wanted
find
to be a
out?
sexologist.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
she wanted to be a sexologist to talk to people about like fetishes and like it's like basically talking about sex but in like a non-sexual area. Like
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
really interesting. And
Yeah,
like
it's just interesting.
I started talking with her about it, and then I'm like, it's so neat. So like when I see the fetishes, I don't like, oh, gross, unless
No.
it's disgusting. But
Unless
I'm
it's
like,
like,
why?
you know,
What is it?
it involves children or harming animals. Those are my two like
Exactly.
hard lines. Like no kids, no hurting animals. We're fine otherwise. I don't care.
But like coming from the anime fandom, where like the most intense stuff was like light BDSM,
Yeah.
the furry fandom hit me like a bucket.
Brick.
I was like, God damn! And I got to look into all this stuff. We used to have a game where me and my roommates, we all had fur affinities at this point. We would play a game where we would send each other screenshots of the FWA front page when we
Oh my
saw something
God.
buck wild.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week, whoever got the most like what the fuck picture or what the fuck like random fetish that we didn't know existed got dinner for free.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun game. That's so
It really
hilarious.
is, because you never know
You never
what it's
know
gonna
what's
be.
gonna be up there.
It's never like normal.
No,
it's
never.
Like, it's not even that like it's wrong. It's just weird.
It's
like
just
my
weird.
favorite one, and I won dinner for the week.
Hell yeah.
Was I found this artist who did absolutely beautiful pencil shading and pencil work. Absolutely insane levels of talent. They had barely anthropomorphic roller coasters.
What?
It was sentient. That's a better word.
There you go.
Sentient roller coasters with faces, kind of like cars.
Okay,
But
okay.
they kind of all looked like the vacuum from Little Toaster.
Oh, I see. What someone's sexual
And-
awakening was the little toaster. Free
Yes!
little toaster.
It was so good. It's so,
So
specific. It's so specific.
It's so
And I felt-
specific.
I was at work on lunch when I saw it, and I had to sit with that by myself. So I took a screenshot and I sent it to my fucking roommates, and the chat blew up.
And you're like, I gotta go back
And
to work. Bye, guys.
I
Thanks for
couldn't
dropping this
say
hot one.
anything. And then
Drop this hot one and
I,
leave.
I specifically cut it to where they couldn't look up the artist, because
Oh,
when we
that's so
got
funny.
home, we pulled up their
Together.
account and we read the entirety of their
Oh my
comic on the
God.
TV.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was a NSFW roller coaster telenovela.
That sounds like an experience.
It's my favorite.
That's so
It's my
funny. I
actual
love it.
favorite, and it was like intense. Like they were in roller coaster purgatory, and it was like after a roller coaster is like retired, this is where they win. It was wild.
That's crazy. It's so specific. Like I'm not like it's not hurting anyone. That's fine. But it's just so specific.
Oh my God. I love it. And they were all like scanned in from someone's big ass Strathmore sketchbook.
Oh, of course, of course.
Dude, Hunagi, if I could find it, I have spent years trying to find it. Like
That's so
literally,
funny.
I can't find them.
You want to
I feel
relive
like
that high?
if I did not read that with my roommates, I would be convinced
It was a fever dream.
A fever dream. But we all bring it up randomly.
Like, hey, remember that one
And I'm
time you
like,
found the weirdest thing? You're like, oh my god, it's real.
oh my god. Because those are my favorite fetishes.
They're
Like the
so
bread
funny.
guy.
I was
my
thinking of the bread
favorite.
guy this whole time. I was like the bread guy. It's oddly
Like the
specific. Like, it
bread
ain't hurting
guy.
anybody, but it is the bread guy.
It's just like, it's not like, how could you? It's like, but why?
But why?
What I wouldn't give to just be in the room while that man gushes about why. I want that. I found a very interesting.
Found a very interest. Did Mingo die? Did I die? Uh-oh. My internet might be dead. Uh-oh. Am I dying? Okay, I'm still good, I think. You don't hear Mingo? Oh, okay. Okay, because mine shot itself for a second as well. Mango died. Oh, her mic is acting up. That makes sense. She did mention that she's got a professional mic, but it, like, does funny fuck shit. So that makes sense. We'll just give her a minute. Y'all are stuck with me, and I'm not nearly as chatty, and I'm so sorry. I rely on my, like, you know how people have, like, the, what's it called? Emotional support dogs when they get, like, overwhelmed in public. I need my emotional support ADHD friend, to help me carry my streams. Because, I definitely do better with those. Okay, let's see. Because otherwise I'm just sitting here just listening to music and going... why do I have so many messages? What's happening? My internet is out, brother! No! Poor Mango! Her internet out. We had too much fun vibing. Broke the internet. I thought it was me. I swear to God, I thought it was me for a moment. Oh no! The whole street's blinking! What the fu- Oh my god! Hold on. Let me put my shit down for a second. What happened to my computer? Did I hit sleep? Did I do a stupid thing? Can I have my computer back? Okay, cool. We're doing great. Hold on, where's... Okay, hold on. Let me... everybody know. Alrighty. I'm still live. I'm still live, yes. Yes. Next time. We'll have to do this again some other time. For now, though, I will go ahead and set up a raid. Because I gotta pee. And I'm not nearly as funny by myself, I promise. I'm only a little funny. So let's see. I think my friend Rim is streaming. So let me... He's gonna ask for art tax. Oh, let me save. Let me do the dangerous thing of saving. Yeah, we'll raid Rimothy. Yeah, everyone say bye, Mango. It was fun chilling. We had a good time. Next time we'll hopefully no one will crash into Mango's transformer and she'd survive a little bit longer. But I had a good time. I hope y'all had a good time. But I need to eat. I need to feed my dog. Yeah, my dog's looking at me like, hey, did you know it's food time? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, bitch. So let me go ahead. Oh! Wait, Mango just started a call?
Oh,
Mango's...
I hit the button.
You're back!
Hello! I'm here!
You're welcome back! I was just
Oh!
I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go!
Yeah.
I back for realsies? You said someone
No.
hit something?
So I'm guessing because on my phone, I'm on my phone now.
Okay.
I'm guessing that since it's out for my whole street, so I'm
What the
like something got
fuck?
fucked up. And it's like there's no intruder right now, but the internet is out. It seems to be X to Y, and I'm like, oh, someone
Oh.
probably hit a fucking pole because people are dumb.
So
Uh,
I've had that happen exactly one time when I lived in Louisiana, and it's because a hawk flew into a transformer and exploded.
what?
So it
Is
could
that
be
a moment of
that.
silence for
A
the
moment of
hawk?
silence for that hawk that
Jesus.
was like, fuck this entire block, and we're like, you know what? That's fair.
You know what? Fuck that block.
Fuck that block in particular. Okay.
Oh, but
Well,
I'll
I'm getting
hit you
ready to
up. We can
raid.
speak another day.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again. This was fun.
Yeah, it
I
was so much
actually,
fun.
this may be hard to believe, but I think I got more done than I usually do.
Body doubling. It's magic, dude.
Yeah, I'm usually really slow with this, but because I'm like you said, I'm painting it, but I think I got more done than I usually do. But I got really hyper focused on details, so I need to work on the titties at least off stream because I can't do that on stream. So I'll have to play with it some more. But we have to do this again. It was fun, and what was it? Hunagi was saying that they had a great time, need to go make dinner, but hit them up if you want to do dinos tonight. So if you want to do dinos, hit up Hunagi. I think she died again. I'm gonna set up my raid. Poor Mango. Can't wait to see titties in person on her water place. Hell yeah. Ooh, your VTuber cross eyes. Oh yeah, I have a derp version of my VTuber. I forgot that. It happens sometimes. You are all good, Matomo. Yeah, so the hold on, let me where's I gotta tell Mango I can't type and talk at the same time. My brain don't work like that. But yeah, so the VTuber that's above my head that's currently got text all over her face because I'm so good at this. Hold on, there it is. That's my original VTuber for when I first came back and started streaming again, second time. And everybody liked her so much they were like, "Well, is your live 2V gonna be as silly looking?" And I'm like, "It wasn't, no, but I can make it do that. I guess I can ask." So now if I do this, no, that's the wrong one. Fuck. You know what? It doesn't. It does something. Stuff happens. That's the whole vibe of this. Stuff happens. But yeah. So let me set up. Everyone loves a callback. Hell yeah. Let me set up raid. I'm gonna send y'all to an amazing artist. His name is Rim Jims. He's also a professional artist. Does lots of cons and stuff. And his art is top notch. So let me send y'all to him. Let me set up the raid. I highly recommend sticking around for his stuff if you like art. Oh, good. It's top choice. Start raid. So funny. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I hope y'all had a good time. Had a really fun time hanging out with Mango. We'll have to do it again. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!